and a hello to all you ghastly people out there in internet hell. Welcome to Auzi Drawing Request live stream with my brother Lemon, ZD, and Disney Fanatic, who are all just dying to see you. Oh shit, I forgot to silence my phone.
We're all your brother.
What?
Just the way he worded that just sounded like that we were all his brother.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
We're
they've assimilated each other and become one collective brother.
We will consume.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
We will consume all. Brother of Comic Auzi.
Yes.
Beat.
6 p.m. I just slept through the whole day. How are y'all doing? Hello, my fellow degenerates.
I sort of
I'm sorry. Did you just call me his brother?
We are brothers in arms.
Brothers.
Why the fuck did I pick 20 frames?
To animate almost a whole second. Unless you're doing it on 2s, in which case, to animate over a second. To animate almost 2 seconds.
I don't know. Practicing animation in Gargic phone, by the way. Not the best thing, but I'm doing it.
Hey, it
Because
gives
it's
you
free.
well. Hey, it gives you more of a sense of how paper animators had to do it, because they didn't have many fancy schmancy tools. They just had pencil, paper, and dreams.
How you all
And
be?
dreams.
We've been doing well.
I'm Lima Bean. Yeah, that's it.
Hi, unknown account. I enjoy being called a degenerate.
Yeah, okay. It feels like they're about to fight.
Oh boy.
Fight.
Fight.
Yeah, get it.
We are here to be entertained by your anger.
Yes. Because our own anger
Okay,
is not
Alright, in regards to what we were talking about before the stream started, does anyone want to explain to the audience what was going on there?
we were getting a
You know, I imagine everybody's already familiar with this. I'm gonna go ahead and give the truncated version. We got our first look at season 2 of Animaniacs, and it led to a whole bunch of shit, which you all probably have your own opinions on. But I think we as a group collectively, before the stream started, agree not a good look.
I don't know, because the reason I can't... Because her body's covered in fur, so I'm not bothered. She wouldn't be the first.
To keep getting angry about it for me, I
Boy.
just see the fact that they give this shirtless child a bust, and
Alright, fine.
Someone get a camera.
yeah, I'm sorry to bring you down. I really am, because I'm excited for season 2 as well. The concepts aren't mutually exclusive here. I can be excited for season 2 and devilishly angry about how those designs came out.
Lord willing, no, this actually returns to classic Animaniacs, and this segment won't be more than like a 1-minute tag before the theme song.
Yeah, this is supposedly some sort of cold open.
I mean,
Is-
it's
is
supposed
what
to be
I
a
read on
parody,
Wiki.
so they make it as ridiculous to the theme as possible.
But if they were being ridiculous to the theme, they would have kept some sort of clothing on her. Either that or not make her chest huge.
I mean, she's not that different from Cheetah from Wonder Woman.
Let me go look that up.
Cheetah from Wonder Woman?
I'm talking about her look in the Justice League series, which was directed towards kids.
Justice League.
Would that happen to be Justice League Unlimited?
Yeah. Well, no, when it was still Justice League. I don't think she was in the Unlimited part.
Alright. Between Batman the Animated Series, Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited, you can trace the timeline of events by how long Batman's ears get.
Alright,
true.
see. Okay. I see what you're getting at, but I still don't think this justifies it.
All right, fine.
Especially since this is, again, an adult character, and there is nothing in the current thing to intimate to us that the dot here is actually supposed to be an adult.
Hey, at least when parodying Power Rangers, all the Power Rangers were actually kids, so it fit.
Yes, there you go. It would have been so easy. And the comic, would you be willing to pull up the redesign I made, or should I just link
Just
to
post it in the chat. Post a link to it in the chat. You got that.
Okay.
You have the power.
I have
Yeah.
power. We got
Redesign is
power.
good. I will tell you that.
Thank you.
Okay. Big question for me though is, will they finally understand the Warners enough to remember that they were not from, like, the characters were created in the 90s, but the characters were not from the 90s. What I really want to say is, will we get another silent black and white Warner short? I want to get another one. It's been too long.
Getting like several comments about like, oh my gosh, you fixed it. This looks so much cooler than the original, and it might have me a little high and mighty, but
Hey, hey, man, you know what's even better?
what?
Once the actual episode comes out, we can go to Photoshop and After Effects and just go to town, like, just tracing over and editing it.
Are you saying
That-
you'd do that, punk ass?
I'm saying we could. Like, we have the technology. We have the means to do these things.
Cosmic Trail, if you really need to be told why you can't talk about Squid Game, you didn't watch it very closely. It's a show about capitalism and murder, okay?
So,
Of course,
the
it's
Hunger Games.
anxiety-inducing. Like the Hunger Games, but Japanese, and I'm
I
interested
believe
in
it's actually a Korean series.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, anyway, point is, it's a very intentionally distressing series, so understand if this maybe isn't the place to talk about it if someone, you know, literally made a point of asking not to talk about it.
Also, you're probably not going to get much out of me because I looked at some of the stuff offhandedly, and I'm going to watch Shafrillis's video on it because I like following Shafrillis. He's a good content creator as far as I'm concerned. But otherwise, I don't have much interest in watching it, mostly because it's live action. And anything that's live action just doesn't get my attention as well as something that's animated.
On my radar because Instagram is absolutely fucking flooded with it. Oh my goodness. And I'm fascinated by it, but I also completely understand. Like, maybe maybe in another stream, if Fizzy isn't here or if nobody's upset about it. But yeah.
And you know, let's
gotta
be
know your audience a bit.
let's be fair. It's not that I hate live action with a passion. There's some live action comedies and dramas that I like. I like Gilmore Girls. I like The Hitman's Bodyguard. I like Love Shafrillis. Yes, Shafrillis. Oh, that doesn't really count
Cosmic
as live
Trail,
action.
what do I mean by capitalism?
Oh, he's the guy with the
do you,
Tomoto avatar,
You
that's
can't-
right.
you can't
And
bait
What do you
remember
mean by
the girl-
capitalism? Okay, Cosmic, do you not live in the United States?
Yeah, this is...
Hey, wait a minute. Russia's capitalist. Nowadays it is anyway. At least I offhandedly read that on an article once while doing some research about Russians for no particular reason.
That's
You're
capitalist.
doing an animation about
with
Russians.
Capitalist, but still with some old communist restrictions.
To explain what the harmful thing about capitalism is basically this whole thing where... Okay.
The poor get nothing and the rich get richer.
Well, that's the short version, but how it's supposed to work is like the poor get richer and the rich get richer and everyone's supposed to get richer, but it's not working at all.
Well, that's because once the rich get richer, that causes major inflation because now people in power have way more money than they ought.
Basically, money-focused political system. Biggest example being the USA.
Worst example possible as well. We don't give people basic human rights because some people would get really mad about it and get less money.
You think people probably should be taxed by their amount of wealth?
Absolutely. But anyway, Bella's suggesting we should move to a new topic, so I think maybe it's time.
Can anyone tell me about the character that I'm drawing, because I don't watch anime?
Wait, I'm sorry, who's it from?
He
Ray
is.
from
He's
Promised
from, he's
Neverland.
from the Promised Neverland.
Okay, I don't.
I
fucking
just
know
finished
anything about
watching that
show.
series too. Wow.
He's
All I
very
know
emo.
about
That's all I know about that character.
I mean, he
The
looks
only-
very emo. Like, that's something I could tell you about this character, too. Come on. Give me something juicy.
yeah, but like that's just he's. Let's see. He's emo, but he's also very smart.
That's
How smart is he?
Say.
How smart is he if he ended up in prison? He's got that number
No,
tattooed
no.
on
He
his
didn't
neck.
end up in
prison,
prison.
it's
That's
not
a,
prison.
that's a
It-
quote unquote orphanage. He's
What
an
kind
orphan.
of orphanage needs to brand you, or like just tattoo your
that-
number on your
that-
neck?
Would we'd probably spoil the first episode for you.
Nathan, watch the first episode. I know you don't watch anime, but at least watch the first episode. You'll find everything out within that episode.
All right, I'll do
I
just
will
that.
I will say that Ray doesn't smile much, and when he does, it's a very small smile. So
Okay, I'll shrink that.
Adjust accordingly. Anyway, all I know about the Promised Neverland is that it's supposedly emotionally devastating. And
It
that's
is.
Very emotionally devastating.
it is, but it's worth it.
The beauty of tragedies. That about right? I think I'm probably gonna wrap up this nice sketch here and probably leave it at that, because we got some more requests to get through, and I've already
just
picked
the
up
head,
the references
yeah.
for them. Yeah, but I gotta get that number on him. I saw that number on his neck and I was intrigued, so I have to draw that on him.
Yeah, they all have numbers on their necks for
Well-
a reason.
For reasons, yep. For
It's
reasons.
so the government can track you. It's so they can so that the wildlife conversationalist can find you years later.
Close. You're very close, actually.
I mean, that's the only reason why numbers get put on anyone, is to keep track of them.
You ever think about social security numbers? I don't know anything about it except I'm supposed to put it on job applications. And
Oh,
shit.
it's because Social Security is a part of the government's attempt at preventative measures for identity theft. You know.
Oh.
Yeah. And that your money that you get is yours.
But then
the
people
government
get a hold of your
and
social
also,
security number.
and also so that the government can also know who to tax.
As he says, maybe I like it better because it's animated, but the Promised Neverland still kind of made me feel blah. Yeah, I mean, it can kind of emotionally drain you if you take it too much at once.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
I watched the first episode and it took me forever and a half to get to the second episode.
You know, you're all saying this, and I binge watched BoJack Horseman. I think I took one break,
No, dude.
but it
dude,
wasn't like
No. Listen. BoJack Horseman, yes, it's emotionally draining, but it has some funny episodes in between.
Oh sure, yeah, but even those get pretty taxing toward the end.
Constant punnage.
Yeah, I had to
yeah,
like.
but
I ended up.
But
when
The
I-
Promised
when I-
Neverland, very serious show with like barely any breathing room.
Like if I had to take a break in the binge to like, I don't know, go to work or something, I had to pause in the middle of an episode when everybody was happy, because I knew if I waited till the end of an episode, I was gonna be like, oh my god, are they gonna be okay?
Oh, it's that kind of show.
I had to pause in the middle of an episode when I knew, okay, they're in a happy moment. Pause.
Oh, this might just be right up my alley.
Yeah.
You know, for me, my problem with anime tends to be the pace of things.
Yeah, and like I said, like
I know.
like the reason why the pacing is so off is because like with Dragon Ball Z and like Bleach and stuff, it's because they were making the anime as the manga was coming out, and they had to like freaking drag out scenes
I know, but
until
like
the next manga came out.
it doesn't make it any less frustrating.
I know. It's very frustrating. That's why I don't watch Dragon Ball or Bleach. That's the reason why I don't watch them. But animes that are based off of mangas that are already finished, those are the ones I tend to watch because they have better pacing.
Would Assassination Classroom happen to be one of those? Because I actually managed to get through that one.
Well, thing is, Assassination Classroom, it will make you laugh, cry, and get angry all at the same time.
Well, doi.
Yeah.
I should know. I watched it.
Yeah, Assassination Classroom, I think, is just the epitome of anime because it just does everything. It hits the feels and it hits your laugh, and the drama. It's everything. The humor, the drama, and just a teensy bit of romance, but not enough to like just fill the whole thing. Yeah. I covered in my Beauties and Beasts podcast.
I do love the one joke about the boy who's just such a femboy, because like everybody keeps addressing,
Nagisa.
keeps misgendering him. It's like, guys.
Yeah, or you like when they're all swimming, like, oh, I guess he is a boy after all. You thought it wasn't?
Yeah, I'm.
Never let it be said that cross-dressing under duress can't be funny. Because it happens a few times on that show. And never let it be said that...
He eventually accepted.
although-
Yeah, I kind of look like a girl, but I can use that to my advantage.
Exactly. It's one of those things you kind of gotta own a little bit, you know?
I remember where that one guy like found him again. I thought, the one guy who thought he was a girl, and then he found him again, and then the friends were like pressuring him, like, yeah, you gotta go out with him.
Actually, the way it was portrayed in Assassination Classroom is almost like night and day when compared to Danganronpa, if anybody knows what I'm talking about with that.
I haven't
Oh, I
watched
love
that one.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, the one...
I'm not the biggest fan of the anime, but I love the game.
I watched the anime and then tried watching someone play the game, and then it was like, it's too long. It's too long, because like
Yeah, it's a very long game.
Bella
And-
says, I don't think I'm emotionally prepared for Assassination Classroom. Yeah, I will say the ending will kind of hit you hard, but oh man, it's a wild ride.
Yeah. I do like how the ending at least, gave closure. And I'm not talking about like the climax. I'm talking about like more so the epilogue, like the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
My thought for a moment. One. Speaking of misgendering, oops, I went to work today and was collectively misgendered by every person there, and too nervous to say anything about it. So that's me venting about that.
Hey, you maybe want to correct them next time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it'll be like, it's kind of like nerve-wracking to like do
It's
it
a
at
pain.
first. But like the more you get used to it, like the easier it gets.
Also, at least from me,
Because like I've had to like correct people on my sister's pronouns because she's not fully transitioned yet, and like people still misgender her, and of course she gets a little bit too emotional when people misgender her, so I have to be there to like calmly say, actually it's she, her, actually she's a girl, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, and then she goes, oh no, it's fine.
No, it's not. Okay, but call me.
Okay, but the question is, did they already know, or?
No, I don't. No. It'd be like strangers in public.
Okay, yeah.
In my
I'm asking
situation-
But when
in
it's
your
like
case,
my
did they already
family
know?
members, that's when we're both kind of pissed.
Hey, I'm trying to
No,
answer.
Lemon. Did they know?
I don't know. I only had to specify that I'm using a name that's not my old one.
Okay,
And that didn't catch them on, so I need to correct further, which is a pain in the ass.
See, but here's
maybe a
now.
pain, but if you don't correct them, they're gonna keep doing it.
Can I say something now about this?
What?
I may be a dumb cishet, please call me that, but like, I always thought that was the reason that people would wear pins or something, you know?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, but
about
then you get
just going-
harassed.
I'm thinking about just going in with my pin tomorrow because, like, fuck, if I have to verbally correct someone, it's just.
Yeah, it's for people who are too nervous to say anything. Though, yes, Z does bring up a question, what would happen in that scenario then?
We have anti-harassment
yeah,
policies at this workplace,
Fucking,
so I
fucking
think
do it. Fucking do it. But like, if you're getting like extraordinarily harassed, by the way, it's fucking bullshit. You shouldn't get harassed for having pronouns.
Of course you have blue hair and pronouns.
Those half the time, like once people know their mistake, they're like, "Oh, sorry." Then they just don't do it again.
But to correct an
Yeah, my
entire
grandpa's still being kind of a dick about my sister's pronouns. So like, I tried to like, go by her like, her. Like I was talking to him about my sister, like calling her by her preferred name and shit, and my grandpa's like, who, and I'm just like, dead name. And then he goes, oh, dead name, and I'm just like, fuck off.
Oh, my mom is more respectful than that, and she struggled at first. By the way, Mom, if you're ever watching this, hi, I love you so much, no matter how much crap I've ever talked about.
Also, Mom, if you're ever watching this, I'm gonna beat your ass at Rummy, so you'll call me a little shit, and then we're gonna call each other little shits, and bitch, we're going down!
Rummy. I don't know what that is.
Rummy, it's a form of gin. It's a card game.
And then I also had another thought. Speaking of cross-dressing in cartoons, there's an anime with a trans main character in the 70s. Holy
What?
shit!
Really?
Which anime would you
the
be?
anime was made in the 70s or takes place
Yes.
in the 70s?
Was made in the 70s.
Man, would you clarify this show for me real quick? Is it
This
something?
is called Stop Hibari-kun, and it's about this.
Okay, haven't heard of it.
It's fucking fascinating. It's about this kid whose mom dies, and he goes off, and then her love from before she died takes him in, but it turns out he and his whole family are all part of the mafia, and then his second eldest daughter is apparently a boy, and that's the gag throughout the whole thing, because she's actually a girl, but her dad just doesn't want to acknowledge it.
So it's a trans woman, huh?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, Stop Hibari-kun has been described as achieving a dizzying reality with Hibari by contrasting a girlish exterior with a male interior. The series has been praised for its overall light and pop
that I
literary
don't know what I
style
want to do. I'm
and-
just gonna.
And the delicate touch in how Hibari is drawn has been described as so attractive that makes the reader forget that it is a gag manga. Huh.
Yeah, long story short, it has a few outdated depictions of trans people, but it's really good for its time. Like, really good.
I think you could say that about a lot of media. Really, it was good for its time, even though it's outdated by today's standards.
Like, yeah, I mean... I'm looking at the main character here, and considering the 70s, okay, like, I'm just saying, historically speaking, when people will draw trans people, they will make them look...
Really and shit.
Yes, thank you. So considering this was made at that time, I'm like, wow.
She's not just attractive either. Part of the gags is that she's also like the smartest and most athletic girl in the class. And when the main character joins a boxing club, she joins too and does better than him.
Boxing? Okay, now I seriously need to watch this. I love women's boxing. I love women's boxing. I'm gonna be all over this series.
There's a few creepy ass jokes that could definitely be just construed as pedophilia.
Welcome to the world of anime, where no holds barred and it's just funny. But American
Plus, I
culture won't get it.
Plus, I believe the age of consent in Japan is 16, so...
We don't need to get into that.
Technically it is, but they can't consent to anybody over the age of 18.
Alright.
There you go. Long story short, there's this creepy pervy teacher, but that's basically the worst part. And it's like...
Honestly, they're in a lot of anime shows, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy old guys are just like a stock side character in anime. Sailor Moon's got one even.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, and that's exactly how
that cat from Princess Tutu. Like, if you fail, then you will have to marry me.
Okay, I just have the funniest realization.
Talk about, hey, you want to see, wait, something I just thought of.
The character is literally a snail in Hazaki no Kuni.
I was just remembering something. because of you mentioned the whole pedophilia thing, and it got me thinking. Oh,
boy.
I remember this one thing someone tweeted, which shows like mad respect. It was a clip from Adventure Time where it's like Princess Bubblegum had to undergo an operation, but they didn't have enough gum to resculpt her, so now she's only 14, and the Ice King is like, dang it, well, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
It's like, mad respect, dude,
Yeah.
mad respect.
Which
I mean,
surprises
yeah,
me
you may be a creep, but you're not a pervert.
Maybe I'm creepy, but I'm
surprises
not a
me with it.
pervert.
Yeah. Oh God, don't get me started on Adventure Time. The number of times somebody wanted to get with Finn, and I'm pretty sure some of them were over 18.
To be fair, that's like a post-apocalyptic world, and nobody is right in the head there.
Also,
I mean,
allow me to-
they
allow
never
me to-
succeeded, but I'm like, come on.
let me just quote. What if a bee wants to bang his arm and then he honey ejaculates a new one?
What?
Yeah.
Literally a canon thing that happens. Only it's more through hypnosis, so it's not actually direct sex, but that's like,
Hypnosis! Oh shit, that's rape!
oh.
If it's under duress, that ain't good. That's non-con, dude.
Oh, okay.
That's even worse! Oh
wow.
no!
What?
Yeah, it's kind of why you don't
Okay,
want to
okay,
hit on a drunk person
okay,
when you're sober.
Okay. Now we're just derailing the conversation into something really uncomfortable. Let's dial back a bit.
Yeah, that one's definitely illegal in my state. Yes.
Yeah, I just absolutely hate it when a sober person is like, going up to a drunk person and being like, yeah, they'll be easy because they're drunk, and it's just like, fuck off, dude. No.
It's illegal.
No.
It's illegal in my state, that's for sure.
Well, good. It should be illegal everywhere.
It should be illegal everywhere, exactly.
Then again, in my state, it's also illegal for anyone to engage in extramarital activities. Even if you're dating that one person and it's before marriage.
Okay.
What state?
No. It's illegal to have sexual intercourse with somebody you are not married to.
That's weird as
I'm
shit.
sorry, what
Whatever.
state do you live in?
Okay, the one that is for lovers, apparently.
Oh. Of
Yes.
course, the Quaker Oats state.
Now, apparently it's like a misdemeanor and you have to pay a fine for it. But I'm like,
Yeah, I'm gonna go
but
on a limb here and say that's not enforced.
it's not enforced. That's why I
Thank
was.
God. What kind of creepy ass
Like, how would you be
nonsense?
able to enforce that law?
I don't know.
Force all the girls to wear chastity belts.
But I'm like, there's actually a law
With
here,
yellow
and then I'm
brick
like, all my college friends, I'm like, I guess everybody's a sexual deviant now.
Dude, people download music. We're all criminals here.
Okay, no. When I was looking up like insane laws in the U.S. and that was under my state, I'm like, really?
Really? It's just.
I know. But it said obviously it's not enforced. Otherwise, there would be a lot of people in this state who have to pay a lot.
Let's just say there'd be hell to pay, not from the incredibly creepy conservative ass bullshit. What the hell anyway? Why is that even still in the? Why is that law still even in the books anyway? If they're not going to
Maybe
use
because
it.
nobody even
most,
cared.
I think most people who create laws, I think they just don't care enough to not make it a law. They just don't enforce it.
It's
Yeah.
another like biblically influenced law.
Why is
that,
it so
like-
hot in here? Give
Yeah, like gay people can't get married. That law.
Which, by the way, is based on a German misprint. By the way.
Ooh,
Really?
interesting.
Yeah, apparently early versions of the Bible did not use the word homosexual, they used pervert.
Oh, so you mean like
Oh.
pedophiles?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Jesus said, "Be gay and do crimes." There was a German
Yeah,
misprint.
I was always confused at that freaking scripture. I was like, how? Like, if you genuinely love and care about that person, why can't you why can't you be with them? Like, if you genuinely
And
care
happens
about
to
them.
be a small child, then that's super wrong and bad. So
Yeah. The only thing that would make it wrong is if it was a small child. Yeah, exactly.
Here's some historical revision.
Which is what the original passage said. By the way, it's not just a misprint. It was intentionally done to use religion to justify homophobia.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, I want to do some historical revisionism right here, right now. I want to say that Hitler was gay, but didn't want to admit it.
Probably.
Yeah.
A lot of people were probably gay, but didn't want to admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the default
Yeah,
stereotype is
yeah.
a little troubling and is not how we automatically want to see things, I think.
You know what else is a ridiculous law? Did I mention this one before? That in Arizona, it's against the law to have a sleeping donkey in your bathtub after 7 p.m.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, we did discuss that on a live stream again, and I still say, what the fucking fuck?
Because there was apparently an incident in 1924 when a merchant used to allow his donkey to sleep in a bathtub.
Yeah, no,
and there was
I
a
know
flood, the
why.
bathroom washed away.
I know why, but it's like, we've been here before. It's still just dumb.
But who's ever going
Here,
to
I
do
got-
that again?
Here's an
So can you have a
Oregonian law.
sleeping donkey in your bathtub before 7 p.m.?
Oh,
What
yeah,
if the
well,
donkey's
of course,
awake?
everybody's got to have their donkey in bath before 6.
Here's a fucking Oregonian law that I'm not really sure is true, but I read in one of those lists of outrageous laws. In Oregon, you cannot walk backwards while eating a donut.
Try and stop me, suckers!
I'm wondering how many people managed to do that, though.
I'm imagining
Easily?
there was just
Probably
one
not.
really there's probably some fucking specific incident around that, and it's probably not
Okay.
true.
Maybe I don't know, maybe someone fell into a manhole or got hit by a car.
Okay, I think...
Anything, it just means watch where you're going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna circumvent
kind of
that...
ridiculous the way it's worded, but
I'm gonna circumvent that law by doing it on a treadmill. Can't run into anybody that way.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't think I'd manage that. And,
Eat a donut and
yeah,
walk
yeah,
backwards.
there's
Come
also-
on, easiest thing in the
there's also-
world.
I remember reading something like in Vermont there's a law that you can't disrobe in public.
Well,
So
that
when
should
the
be a
nudist-
no-brainer.
So like this nudist bicycle group got around it by taking their clothes off at home, not in public.
Well, there you go. Problem solved. We saved the nudist bike ride.
Yeah. And I think what was another weird one? Alaska, it's illegal to give a moose alcohol. What I want to know is who fucking gave the moose alcohol for that to warrant to actually be written in a law.
Hey, has anyone seen Bullwinkle? Hey, Rocky. Hey, Rocky.
What insane partier?
They
I
invited
just- oh my
they
God.
invited
I
the
just
national
I want it
moose.
to be illegal in general to give animals alcohol because, like, fucking, I've seen people give animals alcohol, and I'm just like, why?
Well, hey,
Okay,
I mean,
here's
you
the
know,
thing.
That's
There's one-
concept law though.
There's
Huh?
this actual, if your pet drinks antifreeze while you're rushing them to the vet, you should give them as much alcohol as possible so they don't barf up all their organs.
Really?
also,
Okay.
absolutely no reason why you shouldn't necessarily dab maybe a little just to get them to go to sleep, like on their gums or something.
Who does that? Pets sleep when they sleep.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, I don't know about doing that to pets, but you ever heard of nap juice?
We're not
No.
fucking talking about nap juice, dude.
You know, when you need your kid to shut up and go to sleep.
They go to sleep when they go to sleep.
Yeah, there's better ways to handle that.
Obviously, I just think that's really amusing. It's like they tell you not to drink while pregnant, but just dab a little gin on their gums and just get them to shut up for 2 minutes.
I'm talking about how if your animal drinks antifreeze, you need to keep them from dying. So get them drunk out of their little minds while you rush them to the vet is apparently a piece of advice I've heard on Tumblr. So maybe don't take it with too much salt.
Yeah, on Tumblr. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
not listen to Tumblr.
Tumblr's not
and
exactly
instead
a
look
large.
it up on Google.
Tumblr's not necessarily a large fount of wisdom.
It is a
If
large
it-
fount of weird history facts, though.
It's got a bunch of nonsense, and then the occasional there's something actually true and or interesting.
Oh, always
There's some
interesting.
weird Nevada laws. You can't ride a camel on the highway. Are there even camels in Nevada?
I was gonna say, like, that
The
seems
desert.
like the likelihood of that even happening in the first place is a little
Like, I don't know,
slim.
unless it's in a zoo or a circus.
Well, okay, now when you put it like that, yeah, don't ride a camel outside
I know
after
that
7 p.m. with your
I know
donkey
we'll
in the
have camel
bathtub.
rides. We had camel rides the last fair we had here, the pre-COVID. But you can't hula hoop on Fremont Street. Okay, that's oddly specific. And you can hang someone for shooting your dog. Okay, you know what? That's justifiable. That's fucking murder.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll straight up do that.
Yeah. Although I kind of have my own qualms about the death penalty, but yeah, that's another story.
Gosh, it's been-
Let's be fair,
Shit.
hanging a guy over shooting a dog might be overkill. Give him the chair.
A punish. Okay.
No.
Wow.
I don't believe the death
I
penalty is-
am I
No.
am making with the comedy haha, but
Wow.
but yeah, no. Who would fucking shoot a dog? I mean, skin a dog and turn it into a fur coat, sure, but like
Okay,
shoot a dog?
the only reason would it be if the dog was rabid or something.
Yeah, again,
That I
old
could
Yeller,
think of.
old Yeller, the poor fuck, you know, sad but true. Okay, let's make that skinny mini. Okay, I think this is it. All right, now I gotta tattoo up his neck.
Bella, what are you googling?
Huh.
So, want to hear a dumb thing I did today?
Okay.
Always.
I accidentally threw my watch in the toilet.
Oh.
Hmm.
Clank.
Well, see, I always take my watch when I go on the toilet because, well, you know, I don't want to get pee on it, and
do you mean
I took
you
it
have
off.
to have
But
one?
instead of putting it in my pocket, I dropped my hand for some reason, dropped it into the toilet.
Ain't that always the way? Oh, you know, you're having a great day. You know, the Yankees won the pennant. You got a free, you got a
what
free
the
churro,
hell was wrong
and then
with
you
me?
and then you dropped watch in the toilet. You know, it's like it's just you know, it's just one of those days.
Like, what the hell was wrong with me?
I don't know.
The good news is, it didn't ruin it. I washed it like 3 times with soap and water and scrubbed it 3 times with wet wipes, so I think it's fine, germ-wise.
I think the watch heard a siren calling from the ocean and just decided to drown itself. It's like, I'm coming for you, baby!
It still works perfectly, so I'm guessing it's waterproof.
Yay!
But I'm still like, what the hell? Why did I do that?
As if you had a choice in the matter. Your hand acted freely of its own will.
Like, why? Why? I do that.
This is my attempt at animation.
Ooh.
That is actually pretty
I wanna
good.
The head looks like a basketball.
Yeah,
Well,
well.
that's because it's orange and has Well, yeah.
Reminds me of Edward Bosco.
Edward
It's
Bosco?
supposed to be my 8 ball, but I didn't feel like doing the 8, so.
Alistair's voice actor with his
Oh yeah, his
Tarzan
character's a basketball head, isn't
yes.
it?
Yeah, I remember that from all the animations of him.
Yeah.
He does the
In the
Edward
middle of my take, what the fuck?
Oh!
More Nevada laws. You can't paint a shopping cart and keep it in your basement. I don't know many people who would do that. You can lie down on a sidewalk in Reno. So you can't lie down on sidewalks in other places? If you have a mustache, you can't kiss a girl in Eureka. Now that one's weird.
Weird. Speaking of weird, I think I'm just gonna
You
choose.
can't kiss a girl.
I think I'm just gonna choose a font here. Like I don't have the patience to.
Oh
draw all those
wait a
numbers.
minute. Hold on, I have a mustache. Does that mean I can't kiss a girl?
I don't know. Do you want to?
Law.
Does that mean you can kiss a guy in Eureka?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, there's so many ways around this. I guess the people in Eureka just don't like mustaches.
Well, I'm never going to Eureka. Okay, let's see. And up. And up.
I'm on part 5 of Cinnamon Roll in the Bathroom.
Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah, all the stuff that's been coming in, you know, for Cinnamon Roll in the Bathroom, a different kind of family. It's great.
I think this.
Still have to constantly point people to references that I've already put up, but it's great.
Woo!
Not you, Lemon, though.
Oh, I barely use the references except for the characters. The bathroom, I already saw it a bunch, so I just kind of wing it.
Plus the bathroom's kind of standard, so.
Your standard issue bathroom. This is just your everyday average bathroom. We can go ahead and like take out a wall here, maybe open up the tub a bit, but you know, I think it's a nice little
This
number.
is the public bathroom. There ain't no tub in there.
Not with that attitude.
It's in a castle, so this is something like a multiple toilet bathroom, but yeah.
Funny,
It's
why
one
would
of
a
those
castle?
one person.
Why would a castle have a bathroom like a shopping mall?
Yeah, that's why it's just like a
cleanup
one toilet and then the sink thing and something like that.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that. That's important.
Well, at least that's what when you get the bird's eye view in what was finished.
All right, I think that's good. I think that'll do nicely.
Yeah, I've mostly been paying attention to the characters. I have a stall area and a couple of sinks.
Okay, and Autistic Writer says apparently you can't buy meat on Sundays in Washington. I'm assuming that's Washington State, and I think I know the reason for that. It's probably a Catholic reason
Oh lord.
or something like that. No, wait, that's Fridays, so maybe not Catholic. That's during Lent. There's something religious behind it.
All right.
There has to be.
Now I just gotta
Dude,
get.
and it's probably just old that one of those old laws nobody knows about that no one really bothers changing it.
Nobody even bothers double checking it. It's like, hey, don't I have some rules
What do you
about
mean?
buying meat or something? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There would be like these really obscure rules that if somebody like bends them, they're like, oh, whatever. How much law enforcement is that strict on little itty bitty things like that?
The LAPD. Ba-dum-ba!
Oh yeah, Bella, cinnamon stick times dinky. Right, because you're drawing that bit.
I'm sorry, I misread Dinky because, okay, here's a Pinky in the Brain fandom reference for you.
No, not Pinky.
No, I know it's not Pinky, but here's the thing. Dinky is the shortened version of Dark Pinky.
Oh.
So it's a little bit of fandom trivia for you. Because in the comics, there's this character named Dark Pinky. He's basically the junk.
Basically, what happened when Ron Stoppable turned evil at one time, I think.
Oh gosh, Fizzy, you're right. Screwy and Dinky are sisters-in-law. Didn't even think about that, so thank you.
As for how I'm gonna handle the cleanup phase of Cinnamon Roll in the Bathroom, I'm thinking I'm either just gonna do some really basic lines, either that or I'll color the characters. instead of
Well,
not full color, just one color for each character.
well, maybe, but that kind of be off from the rest of the animatic.
Y'all are
That's fair.
talking about project progress, and me in my brain I'm just thinking about I need an AU where the relationship between Mothball and Screwball is completely platonic, and he's Screwball's wingman to get with Dinky.
Oh my god, yes.
That's adorable. It's such a fucking concept.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair, but
What motivation would he have to get her with Dinky though? Anyway, what would that even be about?
She just talks about Dinky to him all the time and just how sweet she is, and he's like, some pony's got a crush. I'm a changeling. I feed off love. I think I know what I crush when I see one.
Yeah. Although Dinky's already the wing pony for Screwball and Mothball.
Yeah.
Wow, wouldn't that be a total like sideways circle of like
Wingmanning
wingmanning in opposite directions?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Like, you know,
Wingman to death.
like no, Dinky's like that super supportive best friend.
Exactly, Fizzy. That's
Like,
exactly what
like,
I'm getting at.
Like, you're in love with the changeling, and he's a prince? You don't get it, Dinky. Like, you may be my best friend, but you can be real naive sometimes. Exactly. Which is why you have my support the whole way.
Okay, there. I think I got the
And then
colors.
Screwball claps back with a, "Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. You should totally be together." And so they're both wingmanning Screwy to death.
Oh God! Oh man, that would be a twist on a love triangle if one was trying to get the person with the other.
Tale is old as time, song is old as
Oh my
rhyme.
God!
Beast
is
I
my-
remember that.
Hang on.
She falls in love with both of them, and they form a polycule.
Tale is old as
Yeah.
time, song is old as rhyme. Beast is my wingman.
It's like, no, you should be with them. No, you should be with. I need to use that concept for something. I don't know what, but.
It's too adorable not to.
Oh God.
Would it have to be a poetic irony that Screwball ends up with neither of them or someone completely different or nobody?
Fizzy headcanon Screwy is bi. I do not deny that. I do not deny that. You know, looking back, I wrote it before I even knew it was biromantic, so who knows?
Yeah. But come on, Dinky and Screwball got so much chemistry going on.
Okay, yeah. I mean, maybe.
Cherry
I mean,
chips, the three of them, Lord. Fizzy.
Look, I went 18 years without knowing I was a biromantic asexual, and, you know, looking back at some of my older writings, there's so much to suggest that there was a part of me that knew all along.
It's like the little voice in your head is going like, "Hey! Hey!
Oh my god.
Hey,
oh my
hello!"
god. When I was little, I would fantasize about my gal pals. I'm like, hey, everybody fantasizes about their gal pals, right?
Yeah!
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Normal.
Mm.
It's excessively normal time.
I got
I
it.
mean, it's normal to
I
think
did the
about
boy.
your gal pals and what it'd be like to kiss them.
I did it. The edgy boy.
Definitely a very hetero thing
Done
to
it.
do.
You did.
Don't-
You did it.
Just make sure you don't cut yourself on all that edge.
You know, like, it's perfectly normal to feel comfortable sleeping in the same bed as your gal pal. Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
definitely.
hetero feeling.
This is
Very hetero
absolutely
hetero
yes.
as shit.
Yeah, comfortable yet slightly self-conscious about it.
Cheer up, emo kid. You can't tell me what to do. Where is that image? It's like that one. There we go. Okay. Now to go back to my pool of references. We're gonna do the ponification process. Okay.
Oh lord. Okay, hold on. Shit, hold on.
Yeah, I was actually tempted to Google like Hiro no Bakuno like friggin' ponification, but then I was like, no, I gotta do this myself. because everybody has their own idea of what it should be. And I'm gonna base their color palettes off their hero costumes because, doy.
Duh. I think everybody does that.
Well, yeah, but it's also like, how will I use that color palette? I think I'm
gonna sketch something in paint that you can steal if you want.
I think I'm gonna go with black coat and red hooves, or red coat and black hooves. Black coat and red hooves, because there's much more black on his outfit. Then I'll make his eyes, well, I guess I'll have to make his eyes red.
But yeah, what I was saying about my writing, like I had half a rough draft of a young adult novel that I wrote when I was 14, and well, the protagonist was a boy, and well, he was with the girl. She got drunk, and then she started taking her clothes off, and he was panicking. And I read it back on it now. I'm like, oh my god, this was my asexual subconscious crying for help.
Help me! I'm being held here against my will. My interest is 1, 2, 3.
Also,
Help!
the fact that I wrote that really intense scene, it never happened to me, but I'm
Your
like,
asexuality
wow.
being like, your asexuality being like, oh my god, I hate being in this sex crazed world. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Help me! I'm being held here against my will. My mattress is 1, 2, 3. Help!
Okay, definitely. Okay, gotta make him angry.
So Screwball being bi, I could totally accept. What? So I mean,
You're her
like,
mother. I hope you accept it.
No, like the characters sometimes I won't even know their actual romantic or sexual orientation until maybe ages after I've written it. Like, oh my
Well, they
god.
basically walk up and tell you.
It's like J.K. Rowling claiming that Dumbledore was gay, but legitimate.
Yeah. Never mind about Rowling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk.
We don't discuss that here.
She who must not be named.
Stop discussing it, comic. That's you.
Yeah. It happened with CMC Next Generation. Like, oh my god, Cherry is gay, or like I had set up, I was trying to set up Prism with a boy, and at times it was like, this isn't working for me that well, and then I look back at the other chapters and I find so much more chemistry between Prism and Gemstone. I'm like, this is the real ship here.
Yeah. Can I make a request? Pony Project Studios? Let me check the request list. That I closed. Hang on. Let's see. Your name is not on here. Go ahead. Just make sure to follow the rules in the description below. Yep, I think this is going to be the face for Deku, because I think it's a much softer, friendlier face here, so I need a more intense face for Bakugo.
Okay, and Fizzy's asking, I don't know about what happens to Prism and Gemstone, but does Cherry at least ever get to be happy? I don't care who. Is she happy? Lemon, do you want to answer that?
I don't really have a concrete answer so much as I can tell you that she's working on it. She's working on it.
Oh my god.
Look, it's a process.
It is actually getting kind of upsetting.
What is? Are you frustrated with animation?
What? No.
It's not what we're talking about, is it?
No.
Okay, alright.
Talking about something else.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, in the novel I'm writing now, it took my friend, well, my brother's friend actually, beta reading, and she said, "Oh, it's so nice how you had an asexual character and you managed to convey it in a kid's book without going into details about the sex and all." I'm like, what? Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Yeah, it's like,
Yes,
yeah,
I did do that. I am very clever.
It's like, yeah, you're talking about this unicorn here and his mate and how they didn't breed, but they still you know, see, they still took care of kids and all that. And I'm like, well, that was more along the lines that both the unicorns were boys, and of course they literally couldn't breed, but, But the more I think about it, it kind of makes sense for unicorns in general, because they actually don't need to breed, because they are live forever. Some choose to. No, at least the unicorns are created in my universe, not like unicorns in My Little Pony.
That's a nice All Might pwn.
That's
this
just
is
the basic idea. Is something the comic can steal if he wants.
Well, I better, I'm going to avoid looking at the chat. My MLPOC Melody Breeze. Absolutely. If you could link me, you can, find me on Twitter or Instagram. Let me give you my Instagram so you can, contact me there. Let me just, find that for you.
Yes, Bella, you
Actually,
just heard
Min,
me.
could you find my Instagram link and send it to him?
Yes. Hold on a moment.
Dankeschön.
Yes, Bella, you just heard gay unicorns, though actually he's more pan-romantic asexual. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's me.
Like, just that the mate he was with was a boy.
He's still pan even though he has a boyfriend.
Yeah, it's like your sexuality doesn't change based on who you decide your partner is. Like, come on.
Yeah, you pick a person, not a side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Unless I don't know if that specific person actually did help you with your awakening, but I don't know.
I mean,
But that didn't change anything. It just helped. It just changed knowing it.
you know, just paint the picture. It's like, let's see. Let me go ahead and put that on the request list.
Wow, that was really loud buzz from my phone.
Melody Breeze. Requested
Dad just
by
texted me an article how to get rid of
Pony
drain flies and gnats in the bathroom. Thank you, Daddy.
Project
What? Can I have that link?
Okay.
Maybe if I can. I want to see what it's actually suggesting first. Once a week, 1 minute habit though.
Comic, you don't want to steal my design?
I want to go forward with what I have in my brain because I have ideas.
Okay. Maybe it won't be that different.
Great minds think alike.
I know if I have drain flies. It's like, how do I know if I have drain flies? Like, you kidding me?
Are you like? I mean, they're here. Like, I think I know. Gay unicorns, I love them. Gay unicorns, I love them. Gay unicorns, I love them. All right.
Gay unicorns, I'm gonna pet one.
All right. Let's
They
see.
were really real, and they are.
Ooh, there we go.
So I got one, so I can pet it.
All right.
Oh, fill a bowl or jar with equal parts sugar, water, and white vinegar, then add 5 to 10 drops of liquid dish soap. Leave the jar next to the sink or shower drain overnight for up to a week until the flies are gone. So you know where the drain flies are coming from, keep the access point covered with sticky tape or a drain plug at all times. Once or twice daily, boil a part of water, uncover the drain. Okay. So apparently I'm going to have to get sugar water.
Sugar, vinegar, and something else.
Okay, yeah, I'll see if I can link that to you.
Okay.
I think
And-
our mom
yeah.
actually does something very, very similar. So it's like, yeah, we can always ask her as well.
You know what?
she puts-
I'll go for the home remedy because this is getting ridiculous. They won't leave me alone.
Oh boy.
I feel like when I kill 2, 5 more spawn.
It's like a Hydra.
The
Oh, boy.
Hydra.
Flydra, if you will.
Oh no. Oh no. Flydra. Ugh. There's an idea for a ridiculous monster in the future.
So, your girlfriend, what about her?
Alright.
She's, punching my horse. You've got too many legs!
Got too many legs.
Play Pony.town and see what fucking
I've heard apple cider vinegar with dish soap helps.
Alright.
So
time to see
basically,
what kind of
some
Anka.
vinegar and some, yeah. Get from the Fly is one of the funniest jokes on this channel. Ah! I've become a thing!
Okay, I'm seeing several. Okay, sorry. I went onto fucking Pony.town to see what cosplays were there, and you know what I immediately see?
What?
2 separate cosplays of Anka from Animal Crossing.
Cleaning sinks and drains
Ba-da-dun-dun,
regularly with dish soap and vinegar.
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Hey, but at least
Huh.
I'm trans rights horse.
Yay. Oh! Can I make a request?
I don't see why not. I mean, I gave DF one a while ago. Sure, why not? Throw it in. Throw your
Gender
hot
fluid goat.
That's an odd one, but hey, I'll certainly try.
Because we made jokes about the gender fluid goat.
Oh my gosh.
what?
there's just
What show?
It
What
really-
show?
Scores of cookie.
Gravity Falls?
You were like, oh, it's ambiguous.
Oh,
It's ambiguous,
yeah.
like what the goat's gender is, and I was like, oh, gender fluid
Goat
goat.
and a pig.
Goat and a pig.
There's shadow demons everywhere. There's Cookie Run characters everywhere.
Are they and the boys looking at 2 a.m. looking for beans?
I don't know, they're just sitting around. Void Doggo. Okay.
Well, hopefully you get to the Headless Horseman before the Halloween month is
Bella,
out.
Bella requested Bella and Fizzy hugging.
Oh.
That's cute.
Well, the general rule is 1 character per request, but what would you say about that comic?
I do wonder.
cute
I
enough
do
for
wonder
Christmas?
because that seems simple enough.
It's like really a cute idea. So like you kind of want to break the rules for it, huh?
Well, let me think about this. I might have to rewrite the rules a little bit because I'm going to put.
Rewrite the stars, however
I'm
it
gonna-
goes.
I'm gonna put that up there. Let's see.
Rewrite the star so that you
Bella
were
and
made to be mine.
Fizzy hugs.
Yeah.
Bella.
I watched The Greatest Showman once.
I
It wasn't
really
my
want to see it. I want to see it. I want to watch it.
It wasn't my thing. I hated how that guy was the center of the movie.
What guy?
You know, P.T.
P.T.
Barnum.
Barnum.
I hated how he was the center of the movie. Like, there was, I mean, I really loved the number "This Is Me," and I was disappointed the rest of the movie wasn't like that.
I've
I don't know.
heard.
I
I've
really-
the
I saw-
reception for that film sounded very mixed when it came out. Some people liked it, some people didn't.
Yeah,
Some of the songs I enjoyed,
I saw a therapist react to Zac Efron's and what's her face's relationship in the movie. And that's yes, Zac Efron's and Zendaya's relationship in the movie, and like that reaction made me really want to see the movie because oh my god, they're so cute.
I'm gonna make Deku look like a scrawny pony.
Yes, he needs to be very skinny.
Twilight Tragedy, which is just a grayed out Twilight.
Yeah. But my problem is like the more interesting story was with the circus quote unquote freaks as they were being treated.
I mean, yeah, that's how they were treated back then.
No, but I'm like that would have been a whole that story would have been a whole lot more interesting. Instead, we're focusing on this jerk.
Probably could have
Yeah,
made a whole movie
yeah.
about the. Probably could have made a whole movie about the carnies.
Exactly.
Smurfette!
What?
I'm sorry, I'm still on Pony.town seeing the cosplays they sub around. There's Zip Storm, Pit Petals, and Smurfette.
Okay.
Uh.
Can you find any has-been hotel cosplays?
Geez, that's pretty fucking frequent, but not right near me. The most popular one I tend to see is Alistor.
See if you can find a Charlie. I like Charlie. And if you do find her, screenshot it.
I'll do my best. I'm trans rights horse.
Trans rights horse.
It's just basically
This horse said trans rights.
a pony was a fucking pride flag.
Thank you, Blue Heart Tattoo. It is sweet, but I wish the movie would focus more on them and the quote-unquote freaks in the PT arsehole. Yes.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
Some of the songs are good. I keep rocking out to the other side, but movie as a whole is just. No offense to Hugh Jackman, like
Hugh Jackman's a great singer, great performer. It's just
character is just awful.
well, I mean, the character's based off P.T. Barnum. What'd you expect?
I know.
Blah, blah.
The dude like an actual asshole in real life.
Yeah, yes.
Well, first off, he invented the circus, and the circus,
Oh,
while
no.
fun, you know,
You know, like pretty. In general, he exploited people's physical differences, made them,
Boy.
and you know, treated them horrible. You know, he paid them for their work, but also still treated them like freaks. That's the short of it, anyway. Like in that whole party celebrating P.T. Barnum, they didn't allow the circus performers in.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Okay, let's.
It's the whole number. This is me, and I'm like, why can't the rest of the movie be like this?
Lemon.
This is the story I care about.
Bella as Madame
Oh, that's
Leota?
cute.
Shit, now I really need to get through some of these, because that sounds so good. Let me just check to see that you don't already have one in the list. Aaron, Cosmic, JW, Team Samuels, Pony Pro. You don't have
And
one
the
on here right now. Yeah, let me get that up there. Let me get that up there.
Circus, yeah.
Izuku pony. Good lord.
Yeah, and the circus having a long, colorful history of animal abuse. Ha ha ha! Look at Dumbo for that one.
It sure did.
Madame Leota.
Is that a Discord fan child?
Gasp.
Madame Leota, Bella, Scribe, Wizard. That's a great. I love that idea, especially since Bella's already got the hair for it.
Oh my god, she does.
Yeah, did you finally see the Muppets Haunted Mansion?
No, I still haven't watched it yet.
Then I won't tell you. I won't
haven't
tell you
made
the
the
Madame
time.
Leota thing.
I mean, from the trailers, it's Miss Piggy. So like,
Okay.
anything beyond that, don't say anything.
Okay.
Miss Piggy dies.
Oh no! I mean, like Doy. I mean, her head's been.
Oh,
I mean, her head's been
ghosts
chopped
are
off and
dead.
shoved into a crystal ball. What'd you expect?
Ghosts
That's
are
the
dead. I mean, that's
That's
not
the
really a
joke.
spoiler.
Fantastic.
Miku pony right there.
Ooh, Hathun Mikupone.
Woo.
I'm having trouble finding any fucking. Is this? There's a bunch of Ed's World OCs.
Sorry, whose world is it?
Okay, where are you? I'm
Edward.
sorry.
I'm on pony.town, and people like to use the ponies to creatively cosplay. And I'm looking around at the cosplays. I see, oh my gosh, is that Sleepy Smurf? That's just a Smurf. Okay.
La 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 la.
There's just a fucking Smurf here. Since when did that become a trend?
I don't know.
It's a Smurf.
I guess.
I think
I
it
guess
became
there
more of
has
a
been
trend
one-
when the live action movies came out.
Ugh.
But
Anyway.
whether you like them or not, you have to admit the Smurfs became slightly more popular after that.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's fair.
Brought back into the public consciousness, because it's not like they
Yeah.
didn't with the Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Whole reason that people know they exist.
I'm looking around and I don't see any Has-Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss cosplays. It's incredible. You'd think there'd be like a Snuff King!
Oh, Moomin Valley though.
Yeah, that's groovy as shit.
Okay. Ooh. See if you.
Didn't mean to try
hold
to
on.
kill you. Yes, I did.
Hold on, I'm posting the Snufkin in the chat. Boop! There's Snufkin.
Snapkin.
I don't get to
Oh, he
look.
left. He left while I was taking the picture.
Aw.
That's okay.
Oh my god, Snapkin.
You're still there.
Ah! Nice.
I love that. That's actually
I should
really
get that,
good.
I should get that vinegar and stuff tonight.
So what were you saying I should look for, comic?
I forgot.
Oh my gosh, are these
Oh
Genshin
god.
Impact characters? There's Genshin Impact characters in here.
Ooh.
What?
Genshin Impact characters.
Holy shit.
Well, balls.
Sorry, what is that? Star Platinum.
I was gonna say something. You said you couldn't find Has-Been Hotel, and you said you couldn't find Hell of a Boss.
Oh
and
my
that
gosh,
got
I
me-
found Birdly and Noelle. Holy shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh
Oh,
my
now I
God.
remember. Look for some like Halloween themed cosplay.
Are you in the adult server or in the general
no.
server?
I'm in the general server.
That's probably why you can't find any.
Well, that usually doesn't stop them, though.
Well, true.
Because kids watch Has-Been Hotel too. Come on.
That's right.
That's not
Oh,
what
yeah.
they're supposed to do.
I mean, they have that warning at the beginning.
Yeah?
And this
Oh my
is
God, I
why
found
parents,
the
you
light.
monitor your kids when they are on YouTube.
This is why you parent your children.
See, even when YouTube has to, for not for kids and for kids settings, kids still manage to get on the not for kids stuff.
Gee,
It's
had it.
Amity.
Yay! Get it! Picture!
I got it. Oh my gosh, it's country ponies. You know how there's country, you know how there's country. You know what country humans are?
Why do they keep landing on me?
The pure rage. Good golly.
Yes,
I feel
more rage.
I feel bad, but like at the same time, this is just the funniest shit. It's just DF will randomly go. "Ah!"
How dare they live?
No, I am not 50 Pop 2.0.
No. No, don't do that. Do you know what country humans are?
Country.
It's these weird ball-headed dudes that are just countries' flags and shit.
Oh!
Somebody did that for fucking ponies here. So there's Soviet Russia, the UK, Worldwide Mama. Okay. Philippines, Russia, Canada.
Yeah, Soviet
do this
Russia
for Mother
and
Russia.
Russia? I'm confused.
Oh my gosh, there's someone as the fucking. Oh my gosh, there's someone as the. Okay, hold on, I need to get a picture of this. There's someone as the toothpaste MLM flag. You know the one?
No.
You know the gay flag. The sister.
The green and blue one, right?
Flag? Yeah,
Toothpaste
Right.
flag, yeah.
Toothpaste flag.
but I got my picture next to him.
Nice.
Now we're both pride ponies.
Yeah.
There's so much more common for female pony characters. This is probably slightly difficult for me to get a male model going here.
I found another pride horse. It's usually really hard. Ukraine, Netherlands. Good lord.
You're on a thick mama right now, and I'm very happy about it.
Ooh, I am gonna want to see that.
Duck.
Hmm?
I'm definitely gonna want
What?
to see that.
What?
What?
It's
Guys,
a, it's a
it's here.
commission.
Like mama?
Thick mama?
And the comic saying he wanted to see that. What?
A thick mama.
Oh my
Very-
gosh, there's Luz right next to Yuri from fucking
Don't stammer over your words. Get a picture.
Doki Doki.
Well, don't just stammer. Get a
I
picture.
got it, I got the picture. Look, you can see it right there.
No, I can't. I don't want to see the. I don't want a chance of seeing the thingadoos.
Oh shit. Okay, but there was Luz and Yuri. She's being threatened with a knife.
No!
Oh, they're
Yeah,
pride
but
posing.
like,
He's wearing socks.
okay, this is the character I'm drawing right now.
Oh, that is a thick mama.
Thick Mama, I love her.
Oh, yowza.
A lesbian horse!
Lesbian?
Hold on, I have to actually get a picture of this one. It's kind of like a combination between a lesbian flag and one of those void ponies.
I'm at
There it
the
is.
lesbian. I'm at the void. I'm at the combination lesbian void.
Is that fucking Dream? No. Okay, gosh.
God, I love. Oh my god, that actually looks really cool.
Yeah, the lesbian void horse.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's so groovy. They're having an interaction with someone called Aluka.
Aw.
Just like I had an interaction with the gay rights pony, so that's groovy. Oh, it's the pan horse again. Hi.
Hello, Pan Buddy.
Pride buddies.
Pride Buddy.
Woo!
Okay, little dragons and shit. No, that's a cat. My friendly side, she says, holding a knife. Gosh.
This is me being friendly. Oh god, if that's you being friendly.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby.
Time to come to McStabbins. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Pony's supposed to
I'm bleeding out.
I'm bleeding now.
I saw Ida before, but I didn't manage to catch her.
Aw.
I'm sorry, there's two versions of Chuck
I
E.
like to
Cheese
catch
right
Ida.
here. Holy shit.
Chuck E. Cheese.
There's two versions of Chuck E. Cheese.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
One of them, they're gone. Shit.
What the hell?
They were there. They were gone as soon as I took the thing up to take the picture. Lord,
Ah.
there were two versions of Chuck E. Cheese as ponies. Incredible.
Man, that was my brother's favorite birthday place.
Nostalgia is one hell of a drug.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, I'm going back to the docks to see if I can. A gender pansexual dog. Oh, damn. Fucking left. It got on the fucking boat.
Boat? Hold on, there's boats in that game now?
Yeah, there's a boat. Oh my gosh, Sunny. Oh my
They're
gosh,
taking a
there's the whole
ferry
crew.
across the... Oh, the whole G5 crew?
Except for fucking Izzy.
They missed Best Girl.
Well, there they are. They're all sitting on the dock munching apples.
Not sure what's going on anymore.
Wait, where's Pip? Oh, there's Pip. It's just she's just under a light or something.
Oh, there's fucking Derpy. Nice.
Derpy.
Smurfette's still there. I'm gonna get a picture. I feel like I'm at fucking Disneyland taking photographs.
See if you can find Mickey.
Did I happen to see the what comic on DeviantArt?
Court comic. I've finished. Ooh,
What that
something.
means? I mean, if you're not on my watch
Jack
list,
Walton
then probably
from the
not.
Walton Files? There's a Walton Files cosplay here? Good lord. They really do have everything.
Who's the blonde?
What?
Who's the blonde?
The blonde what?
The one that was just posted in the chat.
That's
That's
fucking
Smurfette.
Oh.
Fett.
Oh, okay. How did I not pick up on that?
Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of boyfriends from Friday Night Funkin'. Void cats.
Oh, speaking of boyfriends, I've been seeing this game freaking everywhere called Your Boyfriend, and the fucking demo isn't available anymore because the traffic, like, fucking bogged it down.
Not to mention the game is made by a lesbophobic pedophile, so...
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Ooh, well, that's a combination for you right there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I hit you all
Okay.
What an unpleasant human being. On to the next topic of discussion for the evening.
Hmm.
How many? Hey, everybody, watch this stream back and take a shot anytime the word pedophile is uttered, because it's
my
come up
God.
enough times in this stream to make a drinking game out of.
Are you
Probably like
monetized,
3
by
times
the way?
actually.
Monetized, by the way.
Nah.
Okay, cause
Like I care though.
I think you'll be in trouble.
Oh no, I said a word in the English language that just happens to mean a reprehensible person. Oh heaven help the algorithms that this video ever gets noticed.
DeviantArt.
Alright. Now I think I've got most of it down.
DF was taking me to. Oh, that one. Right.
I really want to find your DeviantArt for this. Damn, I can't fucking find.
Blue
I
heart
haven't
tattoo?
found it. Yeah.
I mean, do you have the same name on DeviantArt? Because.
Alternatively, what I would do is I would search Blue Heart Tattoo in YouTube, and usually sometimes they'll link all their stuff, like their Twitter and their DeviantArt, because YouTube allows that sort of shit over there on the channels page.
That's nice. Shit. Okay, Blue Heart Tattoo.
It helps.
Is the link in the chat? Where? I don't see
Yeah,
it.
anyone, you can't just post links in the chat unless you have been given permission to do so. And I can't just give permission to every Tom, Dick, and Harry who wants to put a link in the chat.
Alright, hey Tom, Dick, and Harry coming out of the rain.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Autistic Writer says he found it.
That's a very cute drawing of your OC Blue Heart Tattoo.
Oh, it sounded like you almost said arse.
Oh my gosh, you drew
What?
you as far.
What?
It sounded
You
like
drew
you
your-
almost said arse.
She drew you as far.
Oh, here we are.
Okay, see, that's what I thought you said. You wanna shoot me?
You're not.
You wanna shoot me the link?
Oh my god! And look who's the stenographer!
There. Now it's in the YouTube chat. So you can look at it.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I need to
I
see
must have
this.
Must have missed that mentioned one. I don't know. I get a lot of notifications like this person liked this picture, whatever. Sorry, I must have missed that if you mentioned to me in the.
She's the court recorder. Bella's the court recorder. I love that.
Oh, this is gorgeous. You're not gonna take Blue Heart to court, are you?
Wow, I didn't know. I didn't know Blue Heart actually drew it.
Yeah, that's the stenographer. The person who takes
It's
it
beautiful.
to court.
Not really. I just thought it was funny. We look
I
at it.
love it. That is so funny.
I
That's
love
good.
that tie and shirt combination. That really completes the look.
Oh man. Thanks for linking me. That's so awesome.
Oh, why am I not signed in? I'm gonna sign in right now.
So,
Okay,
Comic, are you okay with being
adding to favorites.
I
Are
am.
you okay with being perceived as Farnus?
I am Farnus. What made you think I was any different? All of the characters are my children. Josephine's my daughter. Dippy Doo is my son. It's like, it's perfectly apt.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
it's Bill Cipher.
What?
All right, congratulations, Blue Heart. I'm now adding you to my watch list.
Oh, Bill Cipher Pone. Okay. I was wondering what you
Yeah,
were on about.
Pony.
It's like, what? It's like, why did you just
Hey.
say that randomly?
There it is.
No.
There he is.
Buy gold. Buy crypto, suckers.
There's my phone.
Roblox avatar. Holy shit. Why would you bring your Roblox avatar into Pony Town? Is that a cat?
Am I a
Okay.
cat?
Ooh, I love Blue Heart. I also love your Constance Hatchaway pony there. That's gorgeous.
Ooh. I need to get back
It's
onto
rules
that.
from Deltarune.
What? Oh, rules?
Yeah, rules from Deltarune.
Get rules.
Rules.
That's fucking Frisk. Damn. I'm not taking
Okay.
pictures of half of these because
Too many?
holy shit, these. Lord, I don't know why they look alike.
There's just 500,000 of them. What am I supposed to do? Take a picture of all of them?
Oh my gosh, there's Dream.
If you're-
I actually found him.
It's like fucking Bigfoot. Like, huh?
He's not hard to find. There's Dreams, Tubbos, and Ranboos everywhere.
So, like I said, he's like Bigfoot.
Oh.
Skeppy and Halo.
Okay, let's see
Okay,
what
okay,
can
okay.
do.
So not this email.
Start the dream music.
That's not the point of the mattress. That song was so bad. That poor guy can't write lyrics yet.
Yet?
Maybe he'll figure it out. Hold on.
Ah, okay. It's this one.
He could figure it out someday.
one.
He could figure it out some... Sorry.
You gotta go to the shipyards to see all the cosplay. So I gotta
Ah,
Wait.
so you need to find...
Oh my
okay, you need
God,
to find
oh my
me...
God.
You need to find me Lumity then. Lumity, I demand it.
go. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
it's the
god,
same
Blue
Bill
Heart
Cipher
Tattoo,
one.
I am such an idiot. I didn't realize you were the one who wrote that element of kindness. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
It was like that was like the parody of, it was Fluttercord in a Snow White scenario. That was, oh god. I read that 8 years ago. I did not remember the name of the author. Wow. I
Wait.
just say, applause on that one.
Where? Wait, was someone in the chat wrote a fanfic that you read some years ago?
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel so stupid.
I'm
nuts.
impressed with animators who redraw Dream in the fans and stuff.
There we go.
Absolutely
Hey,
gobsmacked by the stuff they do.
There you
but-
are, adorable
There you
kitty
go.
cat.
I'm
Go
gonna
catch
go
the
ahead and
flies.
watch Blue Heart, and also I'm gonna add this to my favorites. Here we go.
Okay.
Draw.
Dream isn't that
I think if I
cool.
start changing the color, that'll help with part of the problem. Yeah, that helped with part of it, but I just need to make that pupil generally larger because he looks like he just saw some shit. It's like,
I'll be right back.
If you hear purring, that's my cat.
if I hear... Was that the cat?
No.
That one was not. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, it was too loud and
I don't
human
know if it's
for a
gonna pick
cat.
up the. Ow! Hey, adorable purring cat. There's flies. Go catch them. I said I don't feed her enough. According to the vet, I feed her more
Cats
than I
always
should.
want to be fed. Like all the time.
Hi, DF's cat.
She can't hear you. She's too busy purring and rubbing and purring and rubbing.
Aw, baby.
Needy. Pets the kitty.
I see.
DF, were you expecting Perry the Platypus?
A platypus?
Ah,
Very the platypus.
Perry the platypus was an unexpected surprise, and by unexpected I mean completely expected.
Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. All right, let's see
Oh
about.
God, you know what? I should have said that when I first when I met D. Bradley Baker.
Oh.
That would have been so
Can
funny.
I?
I was so starstruck though, so I kind of just like, hey, you're Perry the platypus, right?
Did she do the noise?
Yes, he did the noise.
Yay!
I feel like every fan at a convention, whenever they meet a voice actor, is like that kid from Shrek 4. Do the right.
Didn't ask him to.
in this case, do the noise.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
People ship
Okay.
Perry and Doofenshmirtz.
It's weird.
Honestly, I don't blame
But
them.
like, yeah, I get
Don't
it.
blame them.
But also, don't ship the animal version, because I've seen people like humanize Perry and then ship him with Doofenshmirtz, which I don't disagree with.
I don't think they'd get into a sexual relationship.
No.
I fell for you the moment that you pushed me.
You have to admit there's some homo-romantic subtext
You
there.
captured
A
me
little
and
bit,
held
yeah.
me for
Oh my
so
god,
long.
when they weren't enemies anymore, like they
But
actually
now
legit
you're
missed each other.
doing
That was
battle with a panda from Seattle. I miss the
Oh, yeah, that one.
moments when we didn't get along.
Thing about queer platonic Perry Schmertz,
Yes,
right?
yes, at the very
Yeah.
least, they're queer platonic.
Oh, freckles! That's what I can do to define Deku as Deku. Okay, there we go.
I
That's a thing to
don't
do.
blame them because oh god, they can't live without each other. They're queer platonic soulmates. Well, can we really say platonic? They're queer. I'm trying. Queer nemesis soulmates.
Nemesis. So
queer
search
Nemesis,
your
yeah.
heart, please, Dr.
why is
D,
the art so
and
fucking
I
thick?
am sure that you will see that you were always meant to be my only lifelong enemy. You gave
What
my
the heck?
life heroic
Okay.
cause back when my only mission was the moments when we didn't get along.
I want to hurt you in the right way. Cartoonish physical violence and elaborate traps constructed out of strange things I purchased over the internet.
Ah, Dr. Doofenshmirtz to Perry the Platypus. Even in their color palette, with Doofenshmirtz having brown hair and Perry being blue. Arthur Roburn and the Coyote.
Oh God, you know what that is? A Perry the Platypus color. That's why we got into. I didn't realize that's why we got into the conversation.
Our brains did things to us. No, it's because autistic writers said, Perry the Platypus, I've been expecting you.
Well, now I know why. Now I know why they said it. Because it is a Perry the Platypus color.
Oh, it sure is.
I hate this hair. I hate this hair so much. Holy balls.
Oh God. No, put a hat on it, and then you got a Perry pony.
But I'm doing a Deku pony.
I did a bit.
Also, Perry's eyes are brown.
Promise to hurt you the right. Well, okay. Good one, Lemon.
Yeah. My little mouse heart.
Throws bleach on Bella. What did Bella do?
So,
Two cupcakes.
Oh.
So thanks to a 6-year-old, I finally had the courage to go edit my book again. And I was reading her like the beginning of what I edited. And the thing is, when I showed it to my adult writers group, they're all like, I feel like the stakes aren't high enough, or and you know, I'm reading this to her, and it is to a point where she's like pulling her blanket up to her face. I'm like, you scared? Uh-huh. You okay? Yeah. Do you want me to stop? No. So
She's
guess
clearly
that-
invested.
so- yeah, I guess that means I'm on the right track.
Oh yeah,
like,
probably.
stakes aren't high enough. This girl is freaking nervous. Okay, so I think the stakes are just high enough for a middle grade audience. Okay.
You had the You have the best like focus group testing right there, right? Like.
I mean, she's 6 years old, but she does like listening to middle grade books.
So there you
Aw.
go. There you go. It's
Yeah.
like, again, focus group test. I was like, here we go. We got it. We're on fire. We are nailing.
Golden.
I mean, she probably can't help me with the grammar and spelling editing, but I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not
fuck
as worried
no.
about grammar and spelling at this point. It's the content editing that I'm worried about.
Not long enough.
Well, there was this one guy in my writers group who kept telling me never to use the word had.
Oh, fuck that.
Like, when I'm talking about, the whole book is written in past tense, and I'm talking about the past tense. You have to use had then. Otherwise, you don't know when you're going back to the present past. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a stupid rule. Don't use the word had. Like what?
He told me he wanted me to eliminate it completely.
Grammatically correct.
Like maybe I can not use it in some places and just word it another way, but not in this case.
God,
eliminate
I hate
it completely.
people. I hate people who like do like arbitrary rules like that. It's like, okay.
Other people told me never to use ellipses ever. I'm like, but
that's
to show this
that's not right.
To show this character's hesitant, and it is a character who kind of trails off a lot because she's got a lot on her mind, and there's no better way to show that unless I like put in between every single word. She paused.
Yeah, it's like you can't do that. You need short form.
Yeah. I mean,
there are too many ellipses here. I'm like,
sometimes,
but they work here. Also, sorry, David Mamet would disagree with you. He uses ellipses everywhere. I don't like his work, but he does use ellipses because people don't always talk in complete sentences, and they're often interrupted.
As this live stream will helpfully demonstrate.
Like a burn and I'm pain in my hand. I'm not concerned. Shit,
Mr. Gray says, I was told never to use "and" to start my sentence. Bullshit. If it works with your voice.
And another thing.
But even then, like people will stop and then they will start a sentence with a conjunction.
Yeah, even though it's not grammatically correct, people do it. That's
another thing. Here's a question. People begin sentences with "but" all the time in response to a previous sentence, as opposed to, you know.
Do you want help with the hair?
No, I think I got it.
It also works for added effect, adding the second clause as its own separate sentence.
Yeah, it's like it can punctuate even further by having it. See, I think having another sentence start with a conjunction adds further punctuation, like putting an exclamation point between every word. You know? Like somebody, as the guy punched the other guy's face, and he was like, "I don't own a fucking Prius."
Yeah. And I had an English teacher who told me never. I had an English teacher who told me never to use contractions in narration. And the thing is, when I tried that on one of my fanfics, like I didn't use any contractions in narration. Someone told me it sounded like a frickin' textbook.
Yeah, funny that.
I'm like, you know what?
Also,
my voice
that rule
needs contractions.
Also, that rule would never fly when it's a first-person narrative.
It wasn't a first-person narrative in case. But...
Yeah, but even like that, it's like what I'm getting at is like there's like places where that just doesn't quite fit, to put it lightly.
No, it came to a point where I was trying to write without contractions, and then someone said this sounds like a textbook. I'm like, this doesn't sound like me. Let's just write use contractions where it feels natural.
She did not understand.
Yeah, she was also one of those stiff teachers. Usually fair, but stiff. High
Not
expectations.
The biggest fan of those stiff teachers. They're like super strict on the rules, and you're just like.
There was one time where we had like a 2-hour.
I hate.
I had a 2-hour essay test, and I wrote my answer in pencil, and when my essay in pencil, when I gave it to her, and she says, "I can't read that pencil. My old eyes can't do it. Why didn't you do it in pen? Like, you didn't tell me to do it in pen." and then she had me go to the office to Xerox it.
Xerox?
Lord.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Well, from then on, I did all my tests in pen.
My teacher issue is I had a teacher who, when I started being her coworker, I accidentally complimented a teacher from a different school in front of her during her class. So that was wrong, but that whole situation wound up snowballing into a chain of events where I had to quit.
Wait. How is it a problem that you complimented a different teacher from a different school?
The point was, I was telling her, hey, you're actually starting to teach this class sort of like how this one other teacher I did and was good. I was trying to tell her how
So
she
you
was
weren't
good.
saying that she was bad.
No, I was telling her, your new teaching style reminds me of how this other teacher did it, and I actually liked it, and it was great. And she took offense to that,
That's stupid.
and that wound
Now,
up
if you were saying
snowballing.
that one teacher was doing better than her, then that'd be a different thing. But
I guess I sort of did. I don't know, man. That's shit, dude.
I mean, there's a difference in how the thought is processed and how it comes out of one's mouth.
Yeah, long story short, I wound up having to leave because this person held such a grudge against me because they were assuming I was holding grudges, actually. I may have been accidentally holding a grudge, but not in an aware state. So,
I mean, you and that teacher had problems before outside of, you know, the class situation, so yeah. There was always there was already some tension there to begin with.
the fact that I had to leave the job I liked because of it sucked ass. Also, the fact that I got in trouble with her before was because I was trying to defend you, so... I don't know.
Sounds like a crappy teacher.
You never...
She did a decent
Hey,
job.
Look, defending your siblings a noble cause.
I don't know, if comic doesn't
Unless the
appreciate
sibling
it, then-
legitimately did something awful, which
No,
I
he
assume didn't happen.
He didn't. he was
I'm
good.
only saying that because I've been listening to these entitled family stories, so...
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Not this case, clearly, but...
No, this is me, is like, oh, the amount of work you're expecting someone to put in for something that they're not technically supposed to be involved in sucks, and you're also arguing about it so much, and I think you're making a mountain out of a molehill, wound up splitting up a whole writing group, and everybody went home, and it was all because of what I said. So, yeah. I've basically gotten into divisive trouble before.
Kind of weird how she would.
I wish someone
hold
would
a
have said
grudge
that to my
against you
coworker
while
at
you're
work,
working
so-
there as a fellow employee.
I was supposedly disrespectful, and yeah, I don't know, man. I was so confused. And my mom, once
Yeah,
she heard
sure,
how he was talking to me, she said, "I'm not gonna make you go back there, and in fact, I don't think you should go back there." And I was so relieved. I cried in the car on the way home. It was so weird to feel seen like that, because I apparently had been toxically manipulated by this person for years on accident, and I just hadn't realized until my mom was there to witness it. And that is why I hate confrontation, because I need witnesses.
Yeah, like I've told you about the insane coworker at my nursery school, right? And I actually got called in several times because I was difficult to work with. Even though I kept, you know, she was my superior, she said, like the lead teacher, even though she was only there for half the day, and I did most of the work.
Oh boy.
Ain't this just...
And my superior, because she was older, and that because I'm younger, I don't know everything. So I couldn't complain about her, because then that just felt. Then she complained about me first.
So, Comic, what's your take on this whole situation? I totally just wrapped you into it, so I want your opinion.
I mean, you're talking to a guy who, you know, sees likes to see better in people, wants to see the better in people, and yet
Nothing wrong with wanting
Thinking-
to see better in people, but
but thinking about the stuff that teacher did just always gets my dander up. You know, you don't hurt my family, or I'm gonna bite off your toenails. Like, I just can't abide that kind of shit. You know.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat your toes.
yeah, when my mom finally met the coworker I kept complaining about, she was like, "Honey, I understand why you complain about her." that did make me feel loads better. Like, okay, so I'm not just.
So
being
it's not.
dramatic about
I'm not
this.
I'm not the asshole. This person really is a kind of acting kind of shitty. Sometimes you
I
just,
will admit there were times where I made mistakes, but did I tell you that she literally had me crying over spilt milk?
What?
that's a
Okay, so-
story.
Okay, so what happened is, no, it was afternoon snack and around the time where parents started picking up kids, and one kid he as toddlers do, he dropped his milk and it spilled on the floor. I was just cleaning it up, and but then when the parents walked in and I went to talk with the parent for a little bit, you know, just pausing the cleaning up for a little while. And then my coworker comes in to take over for me so I can clock off, and she sees the milk spill, and as soon as the parent leaves, like what, like you see that spill? Yeah, I was cleaning it up. Like, why weren't you cleaning? Yeah. Well, what? Yeah, well, the parents saw that, and do you have any idea how lazy that makes us look? Like, I was cleaning it up. No, you gotta focus. You gotta pay attention. But all this over a milk spill. She had me in tears by the end.
God, what a bitch.
Some people have that effect, don't they?
Thing about my
I
toxic relationship.
really don't know why I didn't go to the director for that one. Maybe because I think at that point she'd already complained to the director about me. So
Here's the funny thing.
I felt powerless.
Here's the funny thing about that scenario. The parents would have seen you cleaning it up when they walked in. So even her
Yeah.
logic doesn't make any sense there.
I could just kind of paused in the cleaning to talk to the parent for a little while.
They probably understood as well. Come on, it's
I mean,
like
the kids spill milk all the time, and like,
Juice like that.
like,
Oh my god. There was a woman who straight up assumed that that I was too young to have a fucking paper dollhouse when I fucking told her I had a paper dollhouse.
how old were you?
Like, let's see, at the time I want to say I was probably like 20, maybe 19.
How was that too young to have a paper dollhouse?
I had a paper dollhouse when I was like a child. But that was
Okay,
because as a child, even nowadays, I like old shit.
Oh,
and-
you mean, okay. You mean things that you wouldn't have been in the generation where paper dollhouses were a thing.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I was like, was she like, were you like 2 or something? I don't know.
Yeah. I was volunteering at my church taking care of the children and stuff, and there was this older woman with me. And we started talking, and we got into the subject about like old toys or something, and I told her, "Oh yeah, I had a paper dollhouse when I was younger." She was like, "Oh no, you're too young to have a paper dollhouse." I'm like, "No, I had a paper dollhouse. I like old shit."
Yeah. It's like I hate it when like the older people assume just because we're younger we don't know anything.
I mean, balls to the wall. Just because I never watched a lot of Disney afternoon shows doesn't mean I didn't know they existed. Like, the internet's a thing.
Yeah, like when I was seeing Bohemian Rhapsody with my mom, my grandma, and my grandma's friend, my grandma's friend, and she and she was saying to me, "Oh, you've probably never heard of Queen before." I'm like, yeah, I have. I mean, I mean, come
Queen
on,
was
we will
so
rock
fucking
you, and we are
popular
the
in my
champions,
school.
or like staples at sports games. I'm like, yeah, but that's not real Queen. And
How's
then
it not real Queen? Fucking Queen wrote it, performed it. So yeah, it's real Queen. Shut up.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
I know, and it's like I know Queen, and then after, what was even worse was after the movie, she was saying stuff like, oh, I never knew that Freddie Mercury became a homosexual. I'm like, oh god.
Became?
Oh wow!
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
She's a fake Queen fan. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
and after that, I'm like, Mom, I don't want to go to movies with this woman again. Like,
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to tell my grandma about it. She still doesn't. My grandma's kind of in that ignorant bliss sometimes. My grandma knows my identity to an extent, so sometimes it feels like I come out to her 20 times. That mostly has to do with her bad memory, but sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she'll forget what's appropriate to say because it wasn't a problem to say in her day.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's kind of what. That's also a symptom of what happens when you.
The number of times she's used the N-word, and to remind her that we don't say that.
How old is your grandma again?
She's almost 80.
Balls. Like, yeah, that kind of paints a picture of how when you're dealing with people that old, it's like, you know, sometimes you can teach an old dog new tricks, but at the same time, some old bad habits die hard.
Okay, look, I will say, in her defense, her memory is not perfect. So if we do have a conversation with her, she'll probably forget it within a few days. Okay.
Man, how do you put up with that? I'd get really annoyed really fast.
Oh yeah. Yes. We don't put up with it. My mom's gone into shouting matches. Oh boy.
The family that shouts together stays together. You wouldn't be shouting
Get
about
annoying very fast.
You wouldn't be shouting about it if you didn't honestly care about the person.
Like I said, I've come out to my grandma a number of times, and there'll be different reactions.
Some more positive than others, I assume.
Nothing scarring. But
Actually, that's happened with my grandma. Like my sister had to come out to her like multiple times, and she's experiencing like dementia symptoms, like a lot of dementia symptoms that she won't go to the hospital for it. And like,
yeah.
and like my
Yeah,
sister's
the
had to come out to her
dementia-
like several times, and each time it's like a different reaction.
It won't be something like to the point of disowning, but just you know.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And like every single time like my sister's not there and like we have to correct her on my sister's pronouns and her new name, her preferred name. One time, oh my god, one time my grandma just straight up said, if he hasn't had the operation yet, he's a boy. And I'm just like, Grandma, that's not how that works.
First of all, no. Second of all, there's not just one operation. There's like a bunch,
Yeah.
and it's all based on the person's personal preferences. Good
Yeah, and
lord.
it's also based on the person's, like, the person's, like, ability to get the operation. Because, like, some people, like, don't have the insurance to be able to get the operation.
Yeah.
Or the
correct me
fun.
if
Some people don't want it. Some people don't need it. Some people can't.
Can't get it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. It costs a lot of money. Plus, you have to be approved by a licensed therapist or something like that.
Yeah, I think it costs like $8,000 for like top surgery.
Not to mention, there will be hormone pills and
Mhm.
and
Yeah, and my sister's insurance does insure her hormone pills, which is a good thing.
I know some people will take voice coaching lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that their voice will match. At least that's what I read in the biography.
Yep.
Some people do voice training, some people's voices naturally change with hormones, and some people go through extensive surgery to have their vocal cords change.
Well, the biography I read, it was like, how old was he? Was he in his 30s or 40s when he? Right, how old was she? I was thinking in the past when still, yeah, she was in her 30s and 40s when she transitioned to female. So yeah, the voice coaching, and yeah, I'm gonna stop talking.
And here's
Stop talking before going on tangent.
and here's Deku
tangent.
Pony.
Deku! You forgot the color of the tail.
What?
No, you didn't. Never mind. I forgot.
You're like way behind.
I am very much behind.
Damn, sorry about that.
Wore the Peter Parker style outfit at California Adventure. Nice.
That's cool. That's cool.
Got to go on
Damn,
the
I
Spider-Man thing.
Damn, I didn't know there was a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, at Avengers Campus, they opened it last summer or this summer. What? Last summer or this summer?
Last
Oh,
No.
Bella, I
No,
feel
it
for you
wouldn't.
there.
No. It wouldn't be last summer, man, because last summer Disneyland was closed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Bella says, I will never come out to my parents. I already tried to explain demisexuality to them before, and they told me that's just being a responsible, normal person.
See, that's
Yeah,
what
I tried explaining it to my sister, and you know, I was like, you know, there are people who can like get sexually aroused just from how a person looks, right? Demisexual, you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole Aces Wild comic about that. It's just normal. Oh god, I do that really annoying voice.
No, go take your normal pills. Shut up.
Like, okay, if that
You
were
take
true,
your
then
normal
why-
pills.
Like, just saying, if that were true, why are there people who pay for prostitutes?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's no emotional connection there.
Oh wait, I'm not done. I gotta do Freckles. I need to do Deku Freckle.
Yes. Do the Deku Freckle. Deku Freckle. My little brother loves
Yeah,
My Hero
busy.
Academia.
Yeah, hang in there, Bella. It took a long time for my parents to get used to the idea that I was ace and actually have me talk about it in front of them.
I haven't exactly I actually saw a pan flag in somebody's window, like while I was in the car with my stepdad, and I fucking whipped my head and I got like real excited. I was like, oh hello, and he was like what? And I'm like, I saw a pan flag in somebody's window, and he's like, what's that? And I said, pan basically means you don't see gender. You're basically attracted to anybody.
Your attraction is based on things other than gender.
Your attraction is like based on things other than gender, is what I kind of explained to him, and I basically told him that was me, and he was like, huh, interesting, and then he just went back to driving. And I was like, all right, cool.
Okay, now
Right.
it truly looks like Deku Pony. There we go.
And my old roommate explained pansexuality a lot. Well, she played it off in a very humorous way. Like, okay, so you know how you're asexual and you don't want to have sex with anybody, yeah? Well, I'm like your opposite. I want to have sex with everybody. That's the way she put it, okay? Her words. her words.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I mean, I got her point anyway.
Oh lord. Okay, for a second I was worried Instagram got down again. So I was gonna check my messages. These are nice pictures. Wow. So that's what the Avengers campus looks like. Alright.
And Frizzy says, my parents made a joke about how being bi was a phase to my extended French relatives. Don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, no. Being bi is not a fucking phase. But like, here's the thing. As a person, yeah, you go, like, as a queer person, I should say, you go through several iterations of what am I? You know, like, I actually have a friend who identified as a lesbian before she realized, I like dudes too, so now she identifies as bi, and she's older than me. So yeah, bisexual is not a phase.
I mentioned even if it was a phase, you should accept people at all the stages of their life, guys.
Yeah.
Like when you're a kid,
permanent-
you may identify as asexual. And of course, as a parent, you should just be like, okay, you're asexual. And then when they get older, they're like, oh, actually, I'm not. And your kid will probably say something along the lines of, oh, actually, I'm not asexual. I'm actually bi. And then as a parent, you should say, okay, awesome, you're bi. And then as they get older, they'll probably think, actually, I'm bi-ace. And then, you know.
Like, it is a phase, Mom. Show me a permanent state of the self, Mom. Happiness comes with change and acceptance, Mom.
Okay, Karen. Okay, boomer.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it took me 18 years to realize I was ace, and it took, about 6 months after that for me to realize I was bi-romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe a year. I don't know. I don't remember the exact day. I'm like, oh my god. But you know, it was weird when I was doing a community production. This is pre-COVID, and most of the kids who signed up were like in middle school, around 13 or 14, and a number of them were saying that they identified as asexual or pansexual, and I'm like, the fact that you guys even know it's a thing, just my heart. Because I didn't know it was a thing until I was 18.
Yeah, I mean, same, honestly.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would sit to myself and I would second guess myself for a minute. It's like, am I really straight? Could I really be? And then I answer the question for myself when I realize boobs. It's like, I mean, there's like, hey, can't get away from that.
Like, there will be those moments. Sometimes I wondered if I was more attracted to girls than I was boys, and maybe I wasn't attracted to boys at all. And then in comes male crush. I'm like, okay, fine. We're sticking with bi.
There ain't no like, bye.
Bye.
How's the Halloween cover coming along, DF?
Oh yeah. I think I'm still gonna do a couple more takes because there are certain parts where like I could do better here.
I only did like 3 takes, and I was so worried that like it was all too quiet. Did it all edit together okay?
Some of it was a little quiet, but I think I'm gonna see how they sound with the reverberations.
I'd mostly try and edit the loudest takes together.
Yeah.
There's also
but,
like
you know, the part at the end where we harmonize, it sounds really good.
Nice. One of those things I tend to do is like I record really quiet so that my volume doesn't like peak, and then I'll turn it up and then cancel out any white noise from there.
Yeah, the trick that I learned in one of the online singing classes is when using a mic. If you're singing something really soft, go close to the mic. If you're gonna sing louder, move away from the mic.
That's I did that pretty well. I did that pretty well, I think, except for when I'd start the song and it doesn't have to be human. I'd be a little too far away from the mic. So it's not like I don't know how I messed up, but I'm perfectly aware how I donked it.
I am gonna, you know the part where we go into the you ate blood, Audrey 2, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna like lengthen the instrumental a little bits just to fit all that dialogue in there because it's actually shorter than it should be.
Yeah.
Instrumental part.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh, I hope that edits together okay.
Should be. I mean,
I'm
it's
an
just
audio editor.
just
I can do it.
Also,
I've done
also
stuff like that before.
it's
I'm
just
not an
like
audio editor. It sounds like a pain in the ass.
also it's just bum bum over and over again for the instrumental thing. That's all it is.
You know, and it like you copy that, you paste it at the end
50
of
times.
it, and then you make sure you paste it the same time on all the other layers, and then there you go.
Anyway, yeah, I'm very excited, and I hope you have fun with it too. And if you want more takes,
I'm
let
trying
me
to
know
think when
because
when is the next time I'd be able to record? Am I working Thursday night? I'm so busy. Like it's only last week that I was able to get in some takes, and even then my voice was very raspy.
Hey, consider using your Friday because Z's gonna be with me on stream.
I
Wait,
think that's
what
when
game are you playing?
I think that's when I did the last 3 takes before the stream.
Ah.
more takes, by the way.
But
Because
that is why my voice was almost dead by the end of that stream.
Oh no, so you were just singing and then you had to do the raspy wizard voice? Oh no, you must have been in so much pain.
Yes, and I'm singing the cashier looks like bland food to me.
Good golly.
holy shit!
That must have been insane. Oh, your poor throat. Could not have liked that.
Team
work with-
Miraculous. We've been avoiding talking about Squid Games, so yeah.
Yeah.
We,
I haven't even seen
Very
it, so I wouldn't have
uncomfortable
much to contribute.
You
a lot
know,
of people.
unless it involves Squidward and Patrick and welcome
they're playing
gamers.
games?
Not interested. Patrick the Game is one of the funniest modern SpongeBob episodes. Changed my mind. Welcome gamers.
how about Chef Bob Puppet Pants?
Oh, Chef Bob, that's actually a really good one.
Okay. I'm having
No, it's okay, Fizzy.
a panic attack right now.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Is it because of the drawing?
It's because of the drawing. The woman has thick thighs. I'm gonna put my head in her thighs.
Oh, you know that incredibly innocent thing of like just sticking your head right in her thigh.
No.
Oh God, I'm having problems with my fanfic because I'm trying. How do you do an asexual vampire?
I think you need to look over some biases you have about vampires and some assumptions you have, DF. Not all vampires are sex hounds, God.
I know. I watched Twilight.
The invention of Dracula was a metaphor for sexual penetration. That was what the whole Fangs thing was about.
Man, I think you need to reevaluate some biases you have about vampires.
Maybe. Too much?
It's one of the few things that gets me horny.
What?
Vampires?
Do you have a biting
So that's
fetish?
why I have such confused feelings when I'm
Oh.
writing things like that.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Kink unlocked.
somebody likes hickeys?
It's not. No.
Don't do that. It's
Oh, not
vampires.
when
It's
someone
straight-
bites mine. Not when someone bites my neck.
When someone bites someone else's neck. Okay.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Kink unlocked.
Vampires don't
I'm
sparkle!
very happy I know it's about you, DF.
Now we have blackmail material.
Yes, blackmail material that the entire
All I
internet
can
has
think
heard.
is happening is like flesh. I want to sink my teeth into it. No, that's improper.
No. We could just send you pictures of vampires and watch you freak the fuck out.
Okay. No, you don't get not pictures, guys.
Videos?
The writing.
Oh.
Writing. Alright.
Oh.
I know
You were
what
all,
book you should
yes,
read
Bella,
then.
thank you. You're all horrible, okay?
Yes, I know. Zach.
Rule number 1, don't admit anything to us.
Man, did you really make that joke just now?
What, the John Mulaney reference?
Oh,
That was
horrible.
completely an accident.
Why did I say that? Why did I confess to you? Why do I say anything to you?
Because you love us and you don't know when we're gonna say horrible things.
Yeah, what is...
Oh, good golly. No holds barred, everybody. You know, we have fun here at Kamikaze Live at everyone's expense.
Missy Dizzy's like, I'm listening to this while eating dinner and my dad is staring at me like, what are you doing, Izzy?
He don't say nothing.
Hey, Fizzy's dad!
No! Don't kill it!
What kind of hot dogs do you eat?
Sorry, I screamed.
All of you go. Bella says, seriously, all of you go to the corner.
Go to the corner.
Go to the corner.
No, there's no more room. I'm all in the corner all on my own. You can't fit so many people in here.
Get on top of the fridge. Get! This house is a fucking nightmare.
New bendy
Just
game.
yelled, what are you
Wait.
laughing at?
Wait, new bendy game? Wait, what? What?
I don't think it's
Bendy and the
actually out.
machine?
Did I miss something?
It's not out yet. It's still coming soon.
Yeah, and even I'm kind of reevaluating my interest in the game.
I'm really interested in Audrey here. Also, any character named Audrey.
Yeah, sure, looks like plant food to me.
Now much she could be a combination. Who knows?
I'm
She
at the
definitely
Pizza
looks like
Hut.
Audrey 1, but who knows if she has Audrey 2 tendencies.
Yeah, sure, looks like plant food to me.
Oh my
I'm glad you're having fun with your bendies and your miraculous. This is. I saw a spoiler for a miraculous. Long story short, Tiki's gonna lose her shit.
She is? Holy balls! I need to see that happening live.
She's gonna flip her entire fuck.
The whole thing? The whole fuck? All of it?
Yeah.
Holy balls, I don't know if that's physically possible. She's so small.
Well, she also
Are
has
you drawing
creation
Bakugo
powers.
right now?
Yeah,
I figured.
I'm gonna...
Imagine a pony that tells you to kill yourself. That's it. That's the horse.
There we go. Needed it. He really needed it.
The trailer of Miraculous had blown my mind. Wow. Damn.
Trailer,
I'm still-
huh? Alright, I
like,
guess I'll have
I
something
still
to
kind
look
of hate
at.
watching the show, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, Tiki's gonna flip her entire fuck.
You think Tiki's gonna flip her entire fuck? Adrian is on his last fucking inch. He's about fed up with all the bullshit that Ladybug is pulling. It's like,
Yeah,
whose
yeah.
identities are allowed to be kept secret anymore? It's like, come on, it's not a big deal. It is a big fucking deal, Plag. It's like, calm down, dude.
I knew that was coming to a boil. The thing with season 4,
False.
it's okay. Though I do hate how they've been airing the episodes out of order. That the 4 seems to have an arc.
Something actually seems to be happening. Too little, too late,
Yeah.
if you ask me, but it certainly is interesting.
Yes.
Are you saying I could like skip the 3rd season? Is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Especially
well, not
Okay,
really,
okay.
'cause Season 3 introduces characters that appear in season 4, so.
Oh,
what characters? Just watch those episodes specifically and then be done with it.
The hero personas.
Oh, boo frickety.
And then there's the whole thing about Hawkmoth evolving and.
Yeah, but that really
Yeah.
kind of self-explains itself at the front of season 4 anyway, just because he's just instantly in the costume by the end of season 3. It's like he just solves his problem and then boom, he's in the costume by the time the next season starts. Ain't no thing but a poorly written series. At least I feel like it's just they squandered every ounce of goodwill that at least I was willing to give it.
I've been waiting for Cat Noir to blow up. Like, so wait a minute. You know Rena Rouge's identity. Rena Rouge knows Carapace's identity. Blah 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 blah.
What is happening to the world?
Also, you gave
Like,
Rena
so
Rouge's
what's your excuse?
Also, you gave Rena Rouge's identity to a guy who totally just told my civilian alter ego about it on a whim. Fuck that.
So,
Yeah, so-
wait, we do go to the same school. Oh, balls. Didn't we spend an episode trying to prevent each other from finding that out?
Yeah. But yeah, Curtain Wars has to be like, so Ladybug, what's your excuse? And you
She's
and
the
Rita
guardian.
knows who
She
you
can
are?
She's the guardian. She gets to make these fucking decisions. I
Guardian
swear.
Schmartian. Cat Noir doesn't give a shit, and he's a teenager. He's not gonna be rational about this.
No. My point is, she should just tell him because she's the guardian and fuck off.
And he'll tell her to fuck off right back. Cat Noir gets
No,
akumatized.
My point is,
no, what I
she
think
should
is-
just tell him her identity because she's the guardian. So fuck off, Master Fu.
Okay,
Understand?
you know, okay, but you know what I think? Why, like Marinette doesn't want to tell Cat Noir? It's probably because she's worried.
Oh, yeah, it's that
If she
black.
knew who he really was, then she might have to really confront his feelings for her. She doesn't know that he's Adrian, but then.
Then there's Chat Blanc.
That whole debacle pretty much showed why revealing identities would be a bad idea.
Oh yeah, but then again, didn't Marinette forget?
Marinette didn't even know at all to begin
Exactly.
with.
She never knew that it was Adrian, but she did know that it was Cat Noir, and they knew each other's identities and shit. Only she.
Adrian must have told Cat Noir or something, because apparently they're friends. That was the logic that Marinette
I
came
am
to.
like,
Adrian and Cat Noir must be friends.
Yes, totally.
okay.
That's how it works.
You want to change the subject?
As close as any two people could be. Change the subject.
Okay.
Autistic
Yeah,
writer, that's a
so-
great observation.
So, did you hear about William Shatner going into space? The actual space?
The final frontier. No, I did not hear about this. Did he get on Elon Musk's special spacecraft?
Yeah, he's going into space, and I'm gonna save this image. Oh God, I can't even say it. It's too good. I'm gonna send the picture.
Don't leave me in suspense. What the fuck?
Okay, so you guys know the whole Star Trek thing with the shirts, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Oh, good golly.
their
Miss Molly.
uniforms. They're all red shirts. Except for Shatner.
Because he wore a yellow shirt in the show.
Oh, you don't get it. Anyone with a red shirt on Star Trek usually ends up dead. Unless they're like Uhura or Scotty.
Yeah, the thing is
Okay.
that the term red shirts came from Star Trek. The trope of killing off one rando from the background came from Star Trek. They call it red shirts.
There were only like three recurring characters that wore red shirts that never got killed off. There was Uhura, Scotty, and what was her name? She was like in the first season that forget her name. I want to say Janice, but I don't know. She was only in like a few episodes in the first season, but she was a recurring character for a time.
Good golly.
Oh, his yeoman.
Against my better judgment, I asked my dad that question you yelled earlier.
Yes, Janice,
He just looked
Janice
confused.
Rand. Janice Rand was her name.
Oh, golly. Oof. Come on, what is it? Nathan's Hebrew National? Maybe he likes corn dogs.
But I don't know if they're really doing this. Like, the Blue Origin crew is concerned by new uniforms ahead of Shatner space flight because they're all in red shirts, and Shatner's wearing his signature yellow one, but the rest of them are in red.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
and with
man.
the Star Trek symbol.
Smooth move.
I'd be concerned too if I was put in a red shirt. It's nice.
This is what we call a bad move.
You remember when they used parody Star Trek in the Kim Possible when she got
Yes.
What question did what question did Nathan ask?
What kind of hot dogs do you like?
No, Fizzy said against my better judgment comment. I asked my dad that question you yelled earlier. He just looked at me confused.
beef hot dogs as opposed to pork.
Bratwurst. You have a
Those
specific
are
brand?
sausages. Those are sausages.
Well, how about cocktail wieners? Those are really good. I like those. Cocktail weenies. He did what is called a pro gamer move. Is this about Shatner? Oh,
Of course, if you're part Polish like me, you have a lot of kielbasa.
He did what Z asked
That
my
like
dad
hot dogs?
No, it's a seasoned Polish sausage.
So it's like hot dogs.
Sausage and hot dogs are two different things.
That is
Sausage
correct.
is more sophisticated. But then I don't like hot dogs. There's a difference.
Well, hot dogs
Different
are more
brands actually
smooth.
taste
Well,
different.
hot dogs are more smooth. They're more thoroughly processed. Sausage is akin to
Crunchier.
ground meat, you know? Just
And they're
packed in
crunchier.
a casing.
At least kielbasa's crunchier.
Yeah.
And also different brands of hot dogs actually taste vastly different from each other.
Oh,
I've
that's,
noticed.
yeah, part of it is because different meats. Some are pork, some are beef.
Well, then the package would say beef hot dogs.
Hebrew national.
It'd say beef franks.
And of,
But
and of
hot
course,
dogs-
if you're Hindu, you would have the pork hot dogs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, the dichotomy. Maybe
At
I
the
should.
movie theater, we had to specify they're all beef hot dogs. So if you're Jewish or Muslim or something. Wait.
No, if you're
I
Jewish,
just reversed
eating the-
myself. If you're Hindu, oh god, I just reversed my own thing. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
like, if you're Jewish,
I
it
just
works
said
out
the
perfectly okay.
I just said the opposite of what I said.
Yes! Bella has 1,000
No,
subscribers!
It was the pepperoni that was the issue. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Just do me a favor and shoot me.
No.
No, I'm the religious studies minor. When I get my religions mixed up, what does that say about the rest of the world?
Hoo-ha.
We're just those goofballs from the USA.
My pits are sweaty.
That's why I can't do stand-up comedy. I'll mess myself up.
You think stand-up comedians don't mess up all the freaking time?
Hey, it's Mary.
Woo! Gotta go back soon. Okie dokie. Jeez, I have no idea what to do with this fucker's hair. Ah, I hate it so much. Mary, help! I don't know what to do with this guy's hair.
Well, I didn't notice, Fizzy. Gosh.
Ooh, wait, no, I think I might have something.
He angry. He's got an explosive personality.
It's dynamite.
It's
Bakugo's hair is hard, trust me, bro. They asked for help, not the obvious!
Well, actually, technically, he just said, the person just said, just said My Hero Academia characters, and you were like, I don't know My Hero Academia characters, and then I gave you 3 that I knew. So it's technically my fault.
Oh, goody. Oh, good
And
golly.
then the person who requested it was like, yeah, do those ones.
Oh, up yours. Yep, I think that's it. I think I nailed it. Something more helpful than it's hard. Okay, here we go. Here's how the hair is going to work. Yes! Oh, nice. I think that's perfect. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think I got it.
Hey, you actually did it.
I think he's got it. I think he's got it.
By Jove! He didn't fuck up!
Looks like you shocked him with electricity. It's perfect.
Well, I mean, it's hard. It's like either explosion or electrified. You know, it's like one of the two. But hey, firebenders can use lightning. Why couldn't Bakugo?
Hey, Fizzy, what the fuck?
What if Fizzy do? What if Fizzy do?
Izzy? Are you okay?
Tonight has been so stressful, I say that as if I'm not going to the police station tomorrow. Are you on some sort of bizarre field trip?
Fizzy, what did you do?
Please say, okay. Is this something you can disclose online? Because probably not.
Please tell me that there is at least, like, a joke in there
you-
somewhere.
Are you okay?
Oh, well, that's entirely different then, isn't it? Yeesh.
What happened?
A background check. She's going in for a background check.
Oh,
Oh.
God, don't scare me like that.
How can you do this to your mother and I?
What'd you say?
How could you do this to your mother and I?
Poke.
Poke?
Poke.
He could pop a balloon with this fucking hair.
Come on.
Put a child's eye out. People think, are you a unicorn? No! It's just my... Actually, wait, I probably should make them... Ah! Got it. Okay, got it. Got it. So, Deku is going to be Powerless Earth Pony. Fiery Pegasus. Pegasus is going to be it. Yeah.
Pegasus, yay.
Yeah. And I'm thinking... And All Might should also be an Earth Pony because Strunk.
Strunk.
But, like, I was thinking, like... It's like... Mister, are you a unicorn? Oh, wait, no, that's just your hair. Imagine having hair that spiky. Couldn't be me. And all of a sudden, it got very fucking quiet.
Wah.
Wah indeed. Wah indeed.
Oh, it's on Thursday. Okay.
Thursday and
So
the...
you can chill.
Okay.
You can chill, Fizzy.
Oof. Also, I don't want to apologize for my volume. I have no indoor voice. I don't know where I can rest the volume on the stream, you know? It's just gonna be a matter of, I don't know. It's like, okay, my best bet would be to say that if I have a pre-show for a stream, which are for Fridays, turn the volume down as soon as I go live, because you're in for noises, because I make a lot of them. I have no chill. I have zero chill. This is like flip a switch and I am bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, like I physically can't control my volume. Like I've tried.
It's just a thing. Some people just have no barometer. You just can't.
And I keep getting texts from my stepsister telling me to stop screaming, like quote unquote stop screaming, and I'm just sitting here like I can't.
I
Like,
physically
I'll try.
cannot.
Like I'll try. I'll try to be respectful and not scream, but here's the thing: I can't control my volume.
No guarantees, no promises. Can't make.
No guarantees and no promises.
Can't say.
Like, the best way for me to control my volume is if I'm like whispering. This is like the best way I can control it, but like, that's no fun.
Nice Mod Pie impression though.
Yeah.
Some characters just have the easiest impression in the world to do sometimes.
Must your father and I remind you to finish your homework? Your mother's right. A mind is a terrible organ
to a shovel. Crabby snubble banana. Thank you, Tinsy and Zuban.
For whatever reason, my breath tastes like canned corn.
It's a completely fine comic. It keeps things interesting. And who has chill to begin with? Certainly not this fucker. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
He is like, Deku, you're ruining everything. How could you do this to me? Ah!
I don't think that the Bakugo is the bully here, though.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, but he thinks he's the hero. That's the whole thing with this character.
True. Although I did hear that, like, in season 3, he realizes that he's a dick, and he's just like, sorry.
I'm usually
Sorry, I
quiet.
told you to
My
kill
laugh
yourself.
is a different story. Oh man, you're just all nice and calm, and then you get the giggles, and then it's immediately like, and so then he put the butter on the wrong side of the, like that basically.
Okay. There is no wrong side.
Yeah,
If you're talking about toast, there is no wrong side.
I was just trying to lead up to funny. Shut up! My brain's not working. I can't make up the funny right now.
No comedy canceled. No more comedy.
No more comedy. I get a feeling exactly comic.
Autistic writer, I've also been told I have a great Stitch impression.
Shikima. Niga narakista.
Let me think of something to say. Miga nanakrista. I don't know. I don't know.
I'd say
I
that's
don't
pretty
think so,
good.
but comic has told me it's very good.
It's pretty
But
good.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think you're pretty on point. If somebody wanted Stitch's voice for a comic dub, you would be picked out of the several auditions.
This is my family. I found it all on my own. It's little and broken, but still good. Yeah, still good.
I am gonna make this motherfucker so pissed.
Shouldn't play with guns.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I love the original version of that scene more. Have you ever seen it?
Yes, I
No.
have.
Oh, the deleted version of that scene. The weapons are just as cartoonish, but even more violent. Stitch, like, bursts the gas line, and then Jumba fires the gun and ignites the gas instead of Carrot getting stuck in the gun. What
Might
else?
have been too real.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why they wanted to make it less real. But but the thing is, they ruined Jumba's character by making it
No.
more soft. Jumba is a psychopath. He's an evil genius. He's a massive ego and a friggin' crazy person.
I didn't say he's a psychopath because he does
He
have
didn't.
genuine feelings.
You know,
Yeah, but that
he's
was-
not a complete psychopath. He had some morals. He didn't want to hit the little girl.
Okay, yes, there is that. Yeah, but that was more... Yeah, but think about it. Actually, no. He did not have the morals not to hit the little girl. May I remind you, the only reason he doesn't is because Pleakley said it would be bad for the Earth, intergalactic
like,
relations.
No, stop! Don't worry, I won't hit her. No, wait.
But again, he
actually didn't find. Shush. He actually didn't find out about the humans being a primary food source to the quote-unquote endangered species of mosquitoes. Lol.
Yeah.
He actually didn't find out about that until Pleakley stopped him, and then Jumba said, "Don't worry, I won't hit her." And then Pleakley says, "No, she's the main food source of the endangered mosquito."
Yeah, but I'm still...
That's when he found out.
I don't know, but I still want to paint that picture like he just has a general I mean, he built Stitch to destroy and level cities. He doesn't have much care for other life.
Yeah, he doesn't have much care for others, yeah, but that doesn't mean he's a psychopath.
He's unhinged, okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
but we
unhinged.
wanted we wanted to be able to love him enough that when he joins the family at the end, they're like, yes, this is good.
I mean,
they couldn't have him be too crazy to a point where he couldn't be redeemed.
I almost beg to differ.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Maybe I'm just a little... Maybe...
Like... And not only that, he becomes part of Lilo's family in the end. He
becomes Uncle Jumba.
He legit does start to care for... He does start to care for Nani and Lilo. Like, have genuine caring feelings for them.
I don't see why that...
I love the spin-off series, because it expands more on the characters.
I still don't see why that doesn't mean that before he becomes, like, a part of their family...
But here's the thing, if you're a psychopath, like, it's an actual mental condition where you physically cannot feel love. Your brain does not produce the chemical, the love chemical. You physically can't feel love. That's what being a psychopath is. So he's not a psychopath.
Yeah, but like
sociopathic tendencies in that case.
But like, still gotta paint the picture. Jumba, like, still like before a lot of those changes to that final scene and earlier bits of the movie, still was like, he still struck me as one who was much less about emotion and more about, logic. For one, and always about like the evil shit that he could do, he described himself as an evil genius.
Yeah,
so it's like,
here's the thing, I think like with his character, like you may describe yourself as one thing but you act another way, because like he described himself as an evil genius, but he's not completely evil. I still think they softened his weapons too much,
Yeah, but also taking into account the amount of abuse that happens to kids in the kitchen.
Oof.
And that's one
then
reason
they should have cut that.
Rockadoodle.
Well, then they should have cut that entire scene, like, because like
it
takes place
didn't need to cut the
it takes place in the kitchen.
They didn't need to cut the scene. Like they had to destroy the house somehow. Like in order for them to have that, like, touching, like, rebuilding the house together scene in the end. And also friggin' Mr. Bubbles had to have a reason to take Lilo away. Like a really good ass reason for him to just take her away.
Yeah, but he was also getting pretty close to that even without the house blowing up.
Yeah, but here's the thing, if he arrived and like found Lilo there alone, yeah, that'd be a strike, but Lilo probably would have said something along the lines, "Oh, Nani went to a job interview." But
did Lilo know that? Did Nani tell her that before she left him?
She was in the room when David came in and was like, "I found you a job." So, and of course, Lilo is like 6. She understands that shit.
Well, yeah, she has to at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Losing half your
You know,
family.
one thing about that
funny.
movie, like, he gives her like the day to find a new job. Like, do you have any idea how hard it is to get through the job interview process? It doesn't take that quickly.
I don't think he technically gave her a day. I think
Did
he just said the
technically
next
give her a
time.
day.
He just said the next time I see you, have a new job.
And the next time he saw her was that very day.
It was not that. Oh yeah, it was that very day, wasn't it?
I mean, that's just unrealistic expectations. They have to do the, I mean, you have to have the application, they have to do the background checks, and all of that. I don't know. What was it easier to get a job in the early 2000s? Did people
No,
just show up?
no, I don't
and,
think so.
Okay, that's what I thought. People just show up and like, hey, can I get a job?
Sure.
Come on, unrealistic expectations there. She's just fired. It's gonna take at least a few days to find a job, to get to apply for a job, get an interview from that job, have the people do a background check and everything. Come on.
How did we go from like trying to figure out Jumba's character to analyzing the movie in general?
I don't know. Anyway, on an unrelated note, my dad just shared this comic on Facebook that I just put in the chat. Because he said this is especially for me.
Blue brings up a good point. The reason why Jumbo was reanimated in those scenes was that their original scenes were made around the time 9/11 came, so to avoid controversy, they changed the plane models and revised some moments. Okay.
But that's the plane bit. They're talking.
We're talking about the
house
stuff
scene.
in the kitchen. Though you don't think Jumba being an alien coming
Oh.
to terrorize a house might have something to do with changes to the
I don't-
kitchen scene?
I don't. I still find it like within his character to like put a carrot inside the gun, and just be like, you shouldn't play with guns. You know, I find that like
Okay. Yeah,
akin to
here's
his
the
more
thing.
humorous side.
Here's the thing, though. Here's something about that, though. If I may be so bold. I think most kids, from the context of the story and just in general, would not want to see their house destroyed the way it is in the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it would have been great to show the gas being ignited and blowing up the house. Just as a lesson to kids, don't play when your parents say don't play with something or it could be dangerous. Listen to them because they probably know what they're talking about. You know?
Yeah,
I don't think a
people
kid would get that just from a gun being shot at gas.
Anyway.
Well, you could still make the connection because the gun was fired in the house multiple times, but it didn't explode until the oven got broken and this gas started filling the room. I think they'd be able to pick up on that at least.
Yeah,
So,
but like that's also a thing in like a bunch of other medias too. Like I remember that being a thing when I was a kid. I saw it like all the time.
So.
And I
anyway.
also, fucking okay. I was trying to work a gas stove when I was a child,
Yeah.
but I didn't exactly know how to gas stove work. I didn't know you had to like hold the thing until it lights and then you move it, because then at that point you're just releasing gas if you're not waiting for it to light.
Yep.
So what had happened was.
Yeah, but
I
then we
did
have
set the house
kids.
on-
Yeah, but then we have kids who think it's okay to hit people with a frying pan because of Rapunzel.
Okay, but like,
Huh.
can I finish my story,
Really?
please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Also, I don't believe kids are hitting people with a frying pan. With that logic, people are like kids are pushing people off of cliffs because of Wile E. Coyote, yeah. Yeah, but okay, back to my story. What had happened was, I was trying to work a gas stove. I didn't exactly know how to work a gas stove yet. So, of course, I was just filling the room with fucking propane gas.
Right.
And then I finally managed to, like, light it because I figured it out.
Right.
But, of course, that room was, like, partially filled with propane gas. So like it fucking so like a huge ball of fire just like blew up into my face and fucking like fringed my hair.
Oh jeez.
I turned it off immediately. There was no fire or anything, but like I had burned hair.
Oh jeez.
And I like immediately went to my grandma and I was like, "Grandma, I don't know how to work the stove." And she was like, and then she came into the kitchen and was like, "Oh, no you don't." Because she could smell the gas.
Yeah.
Okay. So, did you see what I posted in the chat?
Yeah.
My dad shared that with me because I'm a movie theater job.
That's nice.
Like, one adult ticket, please.
Lol.
Dude, I could tell you're 3 sheep in a trench coat. Are you sure? Yes, look. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Sheep just walking. Like, wow, well. I wouldn't have fallen for that.
Oh, Autistic Writer, I agree that like the color plot is an interesting idea, but I don't think it's an idea that'd be able to be developed within an hour and a half movie. And I think that's why they went with the other plot.
Yeah, if
Plus, I watched those. Plus, I watched those scenes. I'm like, this is fucking depressing.
Yeah, very depressing
definitely
and
pan
very
out-
dark.
It would definitely pan out more easily in a television series. But what kind of world are you painting the picture of?
Yeah, like, the way Zootopia is now, I think works better because it's more like our world where, yeah, legally we're not racist, but systematically
Yeah.
still are. Oh yes, everything's good. Yes, yes, everything's better. I'm gonna better Zootopia, and then it turns out she's got prejudices of her own. Like, it feels more realistic.
It feels more like the characters have to look within themselves to realize the issue, and not like.
Yeah, because this is where the problem isn't the law; it's the people.
Yeah. Also, paint that picture as well. Legally speaking, the colors are equivocal to slavery. Like,
Yeah.
cause you're constricting people against their will, and like, it's kind of gross in a way that would be so obvious from a real world standpoint that anybody took a second look at it, people would realize this world's fucked up. Let's not do that shit. So to make it more nuanced about like the prejudices makes it a little more like obvious to like anyone watching, you know, like, yeah, don't do that shit. Cause
Yeah,
like,
and-
Yeah, Autistic Writer was saying he wasn't saying that they should have gone with that plot. He was just saying it was an interesting idea.
I could definitely see it working on some level.
Yeah, like
but-
I could see it working as like a TV show.
Or better yet, a Zootopia prequel TV series.
Yeah.
The idea that these laws have like been upended for like years.
Yeah, maybe like a prequel. Ooh, maybe like a prequel that like takes place in the 1950s or something.
You could even make the collars like kind of a metaphor for the war on drugs. How racially profiling happened within the legal systems and shit.
And again, it's like our
And
world.
still
We
happens, by the way.
we-
Fuck the cops.
We live we live under the delusion that we're all treated equally.
Yeah.
But the illusion that we're equal.
We are
when-
all, if you will permit me, sheep. Get it? Because the villain of the
Yeah.
movie was... Anyway.
Yeah, I get it.
The illusion we're all equal when really it's still a lot we need to do. to reach that true equality.
Yeah. And I think it was just like 4 years after Zootopia came out, the whole like BLM movement like really like risen up because people had just had it after the friggin' George Floyd incident.
Yeah.
Mm.
2020 was full of some interesting moments.
Yeah. It felt like a decade's
Yeah,
worth of
'cause-
history was just packed into 1 year.
Yeah.
I probably have a few more gray hairs after all that.
2020. Oh boy. Look, when we have grandchildren, that's pretty much going to be our World War II story, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Our grandparents telling us about World War II, depending how old our grandparents are, and we're going to tell them about 2020.
Ah, yes.
Actually, no, not from my grandparents, because I don't think. I think at the time they weren't old enough to be drafted. Yeah, it's my case.
Yeah.
I know I'm part Polish, but my ancestors immigrated long before either of the world wars.
My
so
grandma.
they avoided that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yay.
My grandma had a brother who went to the Vietnam War. That war ended in like 72, right? Right?
What?
I'm
The Vietnam
asking.
War? I think it started. I'm double checking. 1955 to 1975.
Okay.
Now, when the U.S. was involved,
So 20 years.
the U.S. and okay, it feels shorter to you because the U.S. intervened in 65.
Okay. Okay.
Never should have.
Yeah, but
Like we shouldn't.
Yeah,
have
I was
gotten
just- I was
involved in
just
the
wondering-
Afghan War.
I was just wondering because he died just before my dad was born, and my dad was born in 1970. So I was just trying to remember Vietnam War
Yeah.
was around there, right? So yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Tell her something about the pandemic.
So yeah. I bet people do have grandparents who were in the Vietnam War.
Had to be very young grandparents.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was Yeah, I think. Yeah, my grandparents. No, yeah, no.
I'm gonna make
What
it
was
a
it?
little more ash colored.
What was I saying? I was saying something.
Oh, drawing his tail's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. I think that one is just going to be. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something.
Okay. Oh yeah, remember I was like ranting something online about my entitled aunt and how how we were from a Polish family and how it was like it was just on this minor thing and then somebody said in the comments that like about my aunt being anti-Semitist. I'm like, we were not talking about Jews at all. Why did you bring that up? Well, you know, because Polish Catholics were totally thought that totally mad at the Jews for causing the Holocaust. I'm like, okay, first of all, my family wasn't even in Poland during the Holocaust, and two, why are you bringing this up over something that's a minor family issue? Nothing to do with the world's greatest tragedy.
That's annoying.
Yes, so like,
It's annoying as
like-
fuck.
And
If
like,
I
really,
met that guy
was
in
the
person,
first-
I'd
and,
smack
like,
him
really,
straight in the
that
mouth.
was the first thing you thought of when I said Polish?
Like, that's kind of racist, my dude.
I think I'm gonna add some of the orange from the back of his mask into his mane.
I'm saying my aunt is an anti-Semitist. I'm pretty sure she is. She's already homophobic and you know who supporter, so probably. But it had nothing to do with what I was talking about. Like, why did you bring that up? I was just talking about a family squabble that had nothing to do with religion.
Oof. It's just, I don't like people who just assume shit simply because of like where you're from. It just that annoys the absolute crap out of me.
Yeah, like, just because I'm Polish doesn't mean I like sauerkraut, which actually makes my family very, very upset. What?
Man,
No,
like I'm from the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest, and like in the Midwest, like Midwestern people tend to love every single kind of potato, all the potatoes. And I'm sitting here like, I like fries.
Yeah.
I do love potatoes.
You know, Z, they'd probably also kick you out of Ireland for saying stuff like that.
I mean, I also like mashed potatoes, but like
Mashed potatoes are my favorite.
I don't like the lumps. I don't like the lumps.
You need some better mashed potatoes. Let me make you some mashed potatoes. I don't like the lumps either.
Hurrah!
Get that all buttery, milky goodness.
Oh yeah, well, you know how, like, and I'm saying this because I'm from the Midwest, and there'll be apparently the Midwestern accent's the most dreaded because that's the accent of the Karens.
Oof.
Eat pant.
Midwestern mom. Next door.
Do you like chicken hearts though, Bella? I'm genuinely asking. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to trying a chicken heart if it's like cooked correctly.
Wait, chicken heart.
Ew.
Wait, you mean the heart of a chicken? Like the muscle.
No.
Hey, DF, no, don't. You know, the rest of the chicken is already
Okay.
muscle. Why don't you just eat this muscle as well? Come on, it's like this is no
Because you call it a heart.
I mean, if it's like say it's iron, like it'd probably be like very irony.
Oh, the irony.
I mean, I'm not opposed to like trying. I'm not opposed to trying a chicken heart.
Yeah. Makes you think like, oh, we're eating monkey's bladder or sheep's stomach. It's like, yeah, those are all parts of the animal just as much as any other time we
I've tried
eat
liver
it.
before. Oh, it's chewy?
I'm not fond of meat that's chewy. So
Here's
yeah, I
something
probably
that's
wouldn't get that either.
Here's something that's apparently very Polish. Saying goodbye like 5 times before actually leaving.
Oh my gosh, that's also a Midwestern thing.
Oh, great. So I got it from the Midwestern bit and the Polish bit.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
goodbye. You know, just as a thought, it's like,
Say goodbye.
what if
like,
people
say-
from Poland migrated to the Midwest? I mean, you say you're from the Midwest and your family is Polish.
They did.
I think
they
there's
they did immigrate to the Midwest.
I think there's a correlation there, DF. I think there's like, it's not a coincidence. It's the fact that proves the rule.
I mean, yes, yes, they immigrated to the Midwest. Just like all the Italians immigrated in New York or something.
I mean, everybody docked in New York because that was the international port at the time.
I
They
know,
just
but a
decided
lot
to.
of them-
They just decided
I know,
to
but
stick
a lot of them
around.
stayed there, yes. And the-
Ooh.
It's a me,
Yeah.
a
In
Mario.
In Korea.
No,
In Korea.
it is saying goodbye. Like, we'll say goodbye. Okay, bye. And then you go. Then you're at the edge of the room. Goodbye. You're at the threshold. Bye. You're at the door. Bye. You open the door. Bye. You're out the door. Bye. Close the door.
Bye.
In the Midwest, you do that, but you also like interlace conversations between them. So it takes like an hour to get out of the house.
I didn't even know it was a habit of mine until somebody pointed it out. I'm like, oh god. It's also why my mom always took forever to leave whenever we were leaving.
God,
No, it's not weird that you've always wanted to try a Polish dish. There's pierogies, there's kielbasa.
A lot of it's meat, and I would probably enjoy every bit of it.
Oh yeah, that VeggieTale. Did anyone hear the VeggieTale song, the 8 Polish Christmas dishes? It's true.
What's a kielbasa? Basically just meat.
It's dough, wrapped around meat. Although a pierogi could be wrapped around anything like cheese, cabbage, sauerkraut.
I think they wanted to make the joke about Polish people having a lot of meat dishes, probably.
Like, let me guess, something in the meat family? Actually.
yeah, I follow Polish creators.
Yeah,
They're very talented doll artists, and I really friggin' love them.
I mean, isn't that why like we're like at least one of the creators of Big Idea Polish or something?
Probably.
I think it was Mike their names.
Necrowki?
Yeah.
Larry the
VeggieTales
Cucumber.
creator. Larry the Cucumber. Mike Naraki.
I never know how to pronounce that name. It's got too many.
Vischer.
It's got too many syllables.
Yeah, it's like, yep, definitely. It's like and the poppy seed cakes.
Puppies.
Puppies. I never had a.
Can you read the sign, please?
Hello.
Somebody's knocking on my door.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah, a little Christmas tradition we have. We'll make pierogies along with the usual stuff.
My favorite thing to do for Christmas is a nice ham or Chinese food.
Maybe ham too, but yeah. Make sure that there are pierogies available. I don't want pierogies. Why are we talking about food at midnight?
I'm hungry.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up with this tale here, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it because we are 3 hours, everybody!
I didn't even brush my teeth. What's wrong with me?
I know you usually have all this stuff like already done and dusted before coming on.
I wanted to put in a throat lozenge before I put in toothpaste.
Yeah, I guess. Your throat bothering you still?
Kind of. I mean, I kind of have to talk with kids every single day.
Yeah.
Some of them want songs. Some of them want me to read to them for an hour.
All right, let's see. Make it look like a big ass explosion.
I mean, the 6-year-old really loves Franny K. Stein, the mad scientist, and that voice, like,
Good golly.
Well, that kid sounds precious.
You know, he looks like that. The guy's named Rick.
What, you mean Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Ah.
Is he Rick or is he Morty?
That would be
Rick is the scientist. Rick is the scientist.
Okay,
look at me.
Yeah,
Look at,
change
look,
the coloring.
look at me, Deku. You understand the kind of shit I hear coming out of your mouth every day, Deku. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Yeah.
Our autistic writer says you should try gargling warm salt water.
Oh yeah, that can help.
I should take some honey before I brush my teeth.
Honey's a good one as well. Honey and cider or honey and tea is a great combo.
Yeah, Christina Aguilera, she says that at her concert she keeps a bottle of honey and a spoon on backstage. So in between songs, she'll go to have a spoonful of honey.
Also, lemon. Lemon's also really good.
Honey's
Put
also
lemon in
very,
your
very
tea.
quick, especially when you have to do a concert.
Put lemon in your tea. Woo.
Yep. I don't like tea, so the last time I had like a little bit of a cold, I did like lemon and honey and apple cider. It was delicious.
Do sometimes take sleepy time tea.
What time tea?
Sleepy time tea, that's what it's called.
I know. I'm quoting a thing. Apparently you don't know the thing, so you didn't get my thing. Oh,
I really didn't.
I'm sorry.
It's like, is it a commercial or something?
No, it was a vine.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
I think I'm just gonna drop off. I'm tired.
All right, you get your
Alright.
teeth brushed and you get some sleep now, you working girl.
Hey.
Catch you later.
Hey. That's just you and me. Son of a bitch.
Oh, Min's gone too?
Yeah, Min's gone.
Let's talk about both of them.
I hate you so much.
Your eyes say you hate me. Your mouth says you hate me, but your eyes say you love me.
Now my eyes say fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna slap you in the mouth.
Well, to be fair, I can't see your eyeballs, so I'm impressed I got even that close.
But like, no,
Oh,
I When did you last save? When did you last save?
Like a couple seconds ago, I think. Yay! Only have to do
Hey.
this. Good, good, good. I don't have to futz around too much. Okay, cool.
Hurrah.
Actually, I think I'm gonna cut back and do like this instead. Yeah, I think that'll look nice.
Yeah. So like, wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was, yeah.
You
I
want to
normally
murder me?
just- yeah, basically. but like, I save the mouth slaps for people who really piss me off. Like I haven't done it. I have wanted to do it. Oh boy. There have been some instances where like I have wanted to just fucking walk up to somebody and just like smack them in the mouth because what they're saying is utter bullshit. Mm.
Then I suppose we shall not be
Ooh,
conversing.
Mary wants to hop in.
Well, unfortunately, that is it. His tail is colored, and both of these poems are done, which means that it is time to put an end to this silly shenanigan. Alright. Save Bakugo's fucking hair. Holy shit. The tail just looks like he's farting fireworks. Alright.
my
And on
gosh.
that note, take care, stay safe, and be kind in all that you.
Don't you fucking dare.
Okay, whatever you do, don't look behind you right now.
God.